Hello everyone, how y'all doing? Hello Chris, hello Vicky, hello everyone. Hang on. There you go. How you guys doing? How y'all doing? There's a goat on the screen. That's actually from Among Us later on tonight. We're gonna be doing some Among Us with viewers. So yeah, how you guys doing today? How you guys doing? I'm just gonna do multiplayer today. Just gonna do positive today. I don't know why rank has just not been my friend today. Rank has not been my friend. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Let's go, let's go. Hang on. Alright. How you tonight? Good, how you doing tonight? Hang on. Among Us, yes, we're going to be doing Among Us later. What do you mean by that, Ricky? What do you mean by that? Alright, let's go, let's go. Also, hi, Lucky. Thank you. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Sorry, Milku's trying to get me food right now. Milku's picking me up some dinner. I'm trying to explain to her what I want, but it's just like, yeah. She's offering to get me pitas. I'm trying to tell her, all I want is a milkshake. All I want is a milkshake because, like, I don't know. Peter's has, like, if you haven't seen my Peter stream, I believe it's still on the archive channel if you want to go check it out. But they have, like, such a, they have really big things of, like, fries and stuff like that. And I don't know, I can't eat it all, so it makes me physically ill to eat it all, so yeah. Oh yeah, that's new. That's new. That's honestly because that line is, this line right here. That's just the bottom of my green screen, so I'm blocking it, so. That's the bottom of my green screen. It just blacks it out because it's technically not green screen, so it just gives it a black look. I meant to fix that today, but like my green screen is at such a weird angle, it's hard to keep it consistent. So yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about. How you guys doing? Loki Main, that's what I'll call you. Loki Main works. Loki Main works. I like that name. Let's go, let's go. Oh, nice, King Shao Gaming. Nice. I hope that's been going well for ya. Oh, nice. Nice. That's one thing I know it's going to be interesting to do. I remember when the original Diamond and Pearl game came out. The original Diamond and Pearl games and Platinum came out. I made it my goal to finish the Pokédex. And I actually almost did it. There was one Pokemon I was missing. Just one. That was Drift Bloom. And I spent hours looking for Drift Bloom by, hey, this Chris Red, nice. And Ricky, nice. I spent hours looking for Drift Bloom by the, what's it called? The windmill place. I didn't know it spawned as an NPC after you beat the thing. Only like, I think it was on Fridays. Or something like that. It was on Fridays or something like that. It was really interesting. It was really interesting. I finally found it. It was the happiest day of my life because that was like the very first time I ever completed the Pokédex. I've been good. I've been good. Honestly, I've been playing way too much Pikmin Bloom. It was extremely rainy today. And, like, I went for, like, a 2-hour walk in the rain, and when I came back, I was just freezing cold. And, like, I got, like, a pumpkin spice latte in order to keep... Don't make fun of me. I only drink coffee one time a year, and that's during the pumpkin spice stuff, because I cannot stand any other form of coffee. I just can't. So, yeah. Drank some pumpkin spice lattes, went out for a really long walk, and then when I came back, I was so cold. I had to lay in bed and get warm again. So yeah, today was partially lazy, partially me walking around. Nice! Nice! Having friends to shiny hunt with you is always the best. It's always the best. We need to do some shiny hunting on stream. I was planning on, like, doing the max rate then shiny hunting. Because I heard you can, get shinies, legendaries. And, like, this particular legendaries I want as shinies, so I was thinking we could do that. We could do that. But I need to set it up first, and honestly, right now my whole thing is the, 2K special, which is, yeah, going to be interesting. By the way, I'm going to remind you guys, the 2K special is, I believe, next week. November 6th and November 7th. So November 6th and November 7th. If you save your points, you're going to want to save your points for that because it's going to be interesting. Hello, Bagel Boy. How you doing? Speaking of the 2K special, something completely unrelated. If you're gonna be on the mic, because I'm gonna have the mic open for anyone who is in the Discord, anyone who's a follower. If you're gonna be on mic, I ask that you at least be over the age of 13. We've had some people who are underage come on before. It's just like, that could actually get me banned on Twitch, so it's just like, please don't. But also just keep it family friendly, no swearing, no getting too crazy, don't get too yelly because honestly I think this thing wouldn't be able to handle it, but yeah. But yeah, 2K special! 2K special is gonna be amazing, I'm so looking forward to it. Oh, goodness. I mean, if you send me your me, I can definitely put you into Miitopia. We haven't actually played Miitopia in the longest time. We probably should. Miitopia's fun. Thank you, King Shadow. Thank you. GG, GG. Yes, if you don't know what the 2K special is, I've said it once before, I'll say it again. Is crowd control Minecraft. So you'll get the chance to redeem some channel points. For the ability to mess with my game. You can set the difficulty. Now, keep in mind, I'm only going to have easy and normal active because I'm not going to be able to do hard. I don't want the hard messing me up. And I also don't want it put on peaceful because I don't know if the Ender Dragon spawns on peaceful, so yeah. As well as you can take items away from me. You can give me items. I'm pretty sure Remus... I hope Remus has the day off, because Remus said that they were going to talk me through it, so yeah, it's going to be... Yeah, crowd control Minecraft. I can help with that. We already have Remus helping with that, but we'll see. Hard as you... Okay, here's the thing, Vicky. Here's the thing. I've never beaten Minecraft before. Me doing crowd control Minecraft is gonna be like the first time I'm gonna attempt to beat Minecraft. The very first time. And I'm doing it with crowd control. I'm playing as an Inkling. Well, that's a mistake. That's a big, big mistake. Okay, jeez. Have fun on your homework, Ant. Get those A's. Get those A's. Be the smart brain. Ant, you should have seen the face cam yesterday. Ant, you should have seen the face cam yesterday. I guess I don't have to change because now, look at the Inkling. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have hardcore disabled. Again, because, like, first time being Minecraft, I don't know what I'm doing, and it's just like, I actually turn the mobs off whenever I'm playing Minecraft normally. Because the fact is, like, or hostile mobs, I should say. Because the fact is, all I do is dig and build things. I turn on music and dig and build, so, yeah. We'll be doing that at like 8 p.m. my time, so an hour into the stream. So it's currently 7:12 my time, so yeah. I don't know. I enjoy Minecraft. I play a lot. But the fact is, like, I'm not good at combat. I've never been good at combat in any game, ever. You can probably tell by how much I end up dying in Splatoon. I am getting Betty. 8 p.m. what time zone? Mountain Daylight Time. So again, it's 7:12 for me right now. So 8 p.m. will be in about, like, however minutes. So Mountain Daylight Time. Ouch! I'm actually really looking forward to the 2K special. I think the idea of, like, trying to beat Minecraft for the first time with crowd control on. I will warn you, it's going to be a 2-day special, by the way. It's going to be 2 days, because I'm not confident I can beat Minecraft in 3 hours. I mean, I probably could. Probably could. Speedrun is doing, like, what, half an hour? But I mean, like, okay, there we go. But I mean, like, not knowing anything I'm doing, anything like that, like, it's probably going to take me the full 6 hours. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about Minecraft speedruns because I'm just like, I don't know. Minecraft speedruns are impressive, but at the same time, not really a speedrunner. I've never been in the game before, so I don't know. I've never actually been able to do a speedrun. I'll be honest with you. Speedruns sound like a lot of fun, but I've never had the guts to actually, like, build up the skill to do it. Christopher, no. The Minecraft mod that I am using only works in single player mode. So I would have to do it completely by myself. But I have been in talks about possibly opening a Minecraft server or a Minecraft realm. Whichever one I decide to do, that's open to both Bedrock and Java. So then people can go on there and play. Yeah, I don't expect the boss fight to be hard. It's just the fact is, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just one of those things, it's like, I've just never done it. I have some issues with Genshin Impact. I will tell you now, I'm probably never gonna play that game. There are some things about that game that absolutely disgust me, and until they address it, I'm not gonna play that game. Michelle requested it, so... And a bunch of people agreed that we should try and ban it for good, so... Yeah, no, this one's just gonna be basically just going to the Ender Dragon beat the type game. It's not gonna be like looking at snapshots or anything like that. I am really looking forward to the snapshot. I'm looking forward to the Alloy. Alloy had my vote during the Minecraft Live. I am so excited for Alloy. He's so cute! Alloy's the cutest thing ever. Who do you guys vote for in Minecraft Live, by the way? Of the Copper Golem, the Glare, and the Alloy, which one did you guys vote for? The Alloy? Yeah, let's go. Didn't they keep delaying the Warren, though? Because wasn't the Warren supposed to come out in a recent update, but then they had to delay it? I don't know. That's fair, Michelle, that's fair. I've just been playing Minecraft for so long that it's kind of like one of those things that I can't help but be excited for. Hey, no judgment here if you prefer Roblox. I'm not gonna judge anyone if they prefer Roblox. I was thinking one of these days maybe I could do a Roblox stream to see what it's all about, because, like, say what you want about the game being cringy or stuff like that, like, there has to be a reason why a lot of people have gotten into it. Wait, Roblox shut down today? Oh no! Oh no! That sucks. Well, glad to see that's back up, I assume. I'm assuming it's back up, that is. I hope it's back up. But that's supposed to be a fun stream that I want to do. No, it's not? Ooh. I hope it's a temporary down. And Michelle, you'll be on mic with me if I do explore the world of Roblox. You have to get some games for us to play, Cuda. I do know there's like a Squid Game type game on there. I'd be interested in playing that. Wait, what do you mean by that, King Shadow? GG. I see, King Shadow. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. I understand the need to make everything perfect. Oh, I thought they actually had a lawsuit. I was just like, oh my gosh. That'd be slightly terrifying. It always makes me nervous whenever people talk about a lawsuit with games that are like Roblox or like so fan-focused. It's like, oh my gosh. Oh, wait, was there Pokemon on Roblox? Was there actually Pokemon on Roblox? Is that Yuki? Is Sona Yuki? Oh, that would have been interesting. But I can kind of see why they want to take that one down. I like that name, Sona. That name's pretty cool. Yo, Sona, nice. Yeah, I need to check something. Ah, stop playing the TikTok. Yeah, so about Among Us, you do have to be able to hear me in some way and hear the conversations, because I'm going to have as many people as I can on the Discord. If you're going to be playing Among Us with us, I'm just going to say this now, you don't have to talk. By no means do I expect you to talk, but you do need to be able to hear us Therefore, you need to be able to be a part of the Discord in some way, shape, or form. Typical rules apply. You can type. I'll read out your messages. I don't care if you type. It's just, you need to be part of the actual voice chat. Yeah, it is 15 people now. I remember last time we played this, we had trouble getting everyone in, so that was something back then. How long has it been since I last played Among Us? Out of curiosity. I think it's been over a year. Hello, Tan. I don't know how to say your name fully, so I'm just going to call you Tan for now. Welcome back, Ant. How you doing, Tan? I haven't. I've seen some things here and there on TikTok, but I haven't seen a lot. Hopefully you were all wrinkly brain for your homework, Ant. Tanuyuki? Alright, Tanuyuki. Thank you for the explanation. How you doing, Tanuyuki? How you doing? Ah, come on. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Michelle, I would recommend changing your password after the Roblox gets back up. Because occasionally when sites go down for like a whole day, that typically means that something happened. They got hacked on the back end. It's very unlikely to actually affect people because honestly, Roblox is probably just a bunch of kids. But they're probably just looking for a bunch of things to scare tactic the older kids with, so then they can get their parents' credit cards. Something that has actually happened before. It happened to Club Penguin like years ago when it was still active. I heard Roblox got shut down. According to Michelle, it's just a temporary down. Still, Michelle, I would recommend you just change your password just in case. I mean, you joke about that, but it has actually happened before where hackers use scare tactics to get people's credit cards information from kids. Yeah, seriously, if you play Roblox, I highly suggest you just change your password just in case. I mean, again, I could just be reaching here and that could be totally not the case. But I would rather you guys be safe than sorry. There was a Chipotle event? What? What? I don't know how to feel about that. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh my gosh, Ant, that's amazing. Oh, I hope you enjoy your panda onesie. Oh, yes, we're going to be doing an Animal Crossing costume contest, and I believe that is... I'm going to check the schedule real quick, Chris. The schedule is on my Twitter account and is on the Discord, so if you want to check the schedule, you can go ahead and do that. The Animal Crossing costume contest is tomorrow. So tonight is Among Us, and tomorrow, Saturday, October 30th, is the costume contest. I hope that makes sense. I hope that answers your question. Tanukas, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated indeed. If you'd like to play games with us, like Splatoon 2, you can put !FC in chat. Again, that's !FC in chat. And you'll be able to get my Nintendo Switch friend code. If you don't want to play us with those, perfectly fine. There's lots of other ways to interact with the stream should you decide to do so. Or you can just vibe. We love our vibers here, so yeah, welcome. Yo, just wanted to say hi before I went to Minecraft. Don't be sus with goodbye now. Enjoy Minecraft! Splash. Funny, we were just talking about Minecraft. I hope you enjoy Minecraft. Yeah, seriously, I just suggest you change your password once you get access to your account again. Just a precautionary thing. Just a precautionary thing. Creeper. Oh, man. I don't think that follow alert went off. Dog, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciate it. I'm sorry the alert didn't go off for you. Thanks so much for the follow anyways. I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you would like my Nintendo Switch friend code, you can put !FC in chat. Again, that's !FC in chat. And you'll get my Nintendo Switch friend code to join us. You can join us in all the private battles and all the public battles and all the battles. If you don't want to play us, that's perfectly fine. There's lots of other ways to interact with the stream. You can hang out in chat. You can talk to people. You can use the follow emotes that we're so lucky to have. They're so cute, but we're going to get new ones soon. And then, yeah, or you can just vibe. We love those to vibe, so yes. So now we're back in the mine. God pickaxe swing from side to side. Side to side. I mean, hey, it's good to regularly change your passwords. Dude, Michelle, I don't know how to explain this without sounding condescending. At this point, it's just like, I just want to experience things. I just want to try a bunch of games. I just want to play a bunch of games. There's a lot of silliness that happens on Roblox, and I'm there for silly. I'm always there for silly. So, yes, of course. I am actually considering a Roblox stream because it's silliness. Michelle, think about the silliness. Is there actually Minecraft Among Us? Is that a map? That's an actual map? Whoa. I need to find that map code, and maybe if we have enough people who run Java editions, I can set up a server and we can play some. We can play some. King Shadow Gaming, to explain that a lot of streamers are buying it because they don't want to show ads onto their stream. There are some ads that can be very inappropriate regardless of what you look up. I've faced that issue before too with the wheel that I usually show on stream. That we get inappropriate ads every once in a while. So because of that, a lot of people are buying it just so that they don't have to deal with ads. So, I mean, don't judge it too much. There is actually a reason to the madness. Plus, I actually did buy Cookie Clicker on Steam. Don't hate me for it, but I did. So I want to see what the differences are. There is some differences between the minigames and all that kind of stuff. So, yes. Hi, Super Aiden! Ah, I'm so jelly! I want the new Mario Party game so badly. Does it have online multiplayer? Because I was actually thinking about doing that, of getting like a bunch of people just to do a Mario Party stream. Because I really like Mario Party. I think it's funny. Think it does? Nice. The only downside is there's no good way to do the minigames, because no matter what you do, you always look weird AF while doing them. Let's have one. Ooh. I mean, it could also be the fact that their internet's unreliable, and I mean, think about it. If your internet's unreliable, what are you gonna do? Play a browser-based game that requires internet to be running all the time, and in order to save your progress and such? Or are you gonna spend $5 to have an offline version? I do know. Okay, look, I do know that there's a thing that is like online compatible on there on Cookie Clicker, but still, it's if people have unreliable internet, they might just want to have an offline version. Yes, yes, Ed, you get me, you get me. There's so many games that just look bad when you're playing them. I mean, yeah, that's fair, King Shadow. That is completely fair. Oh gosh, I have no sense of rhythm, so I'm just sitting there flaring my controller all around. There's a new FNAF game. Fun fact, I've never played FNAF before. Is there a new FNAF game? Oh gosh, what's the new FNAF game called? I want to know. It's a lie? I'm so confused. I know technically Scott Coffin, technically retired from the series, so that's interesting, but still. Why FNAF, just why? I don't know. That's the thing, I need to get the VC headset. I haven't been able to find the VR headset for that. If I ever do find it, I might do a FNAF stream. Just for the sillies. Actually, how would I capture that? How would I capture that? Speaking of PlayStation 5, did you guys hear me complain about PlayStation 5 on TikTok? How many of y'all follow me on TikTok? Actually, do I have a command for TikTok? There we go. You can watch me complain about stuff on TikTok. That's fair. That's fair. That's alright if you don't have it. Oh, nice! Okay, I'll try and keep in mind of the they, them, alright? I typically default to they, them for pretty much everyone who doesn't have the pronounator. There's a Google extension. If you have Google Chrome, there's a Google extension where you can put your pronouns in front of your name. So, yeah, I have that, so I call it the pronounator. It's actually called Twitch Pronouns. It's like, that's such a boring name. Pronounator! But, I'll keep that in mind, friend. And nice, another asexual. There was another asexual streamer here on Twitch named Botanist Cool. He is very, very cool. Can somebody give a shout out to Botanist just so that we can grab the link? There we go. Thank you, Ant. Thank you. Another asexual streamer. He's amazing. He talks a lot about sciencey stuff. He has a lot more brain than me. He's a lot more winkly brain, but he's a lot of fun. He's amazing. You should go check him out. Botanist cute. Botanist dad jokes. Botanist do be dad joke though. Winkle brain. Yeah, going back to the thing that I was complaining about on TikTok. Sony's doing this thing now where they're going to give away free demos for like 5 hours of gameplay on a few particular games. But the timer starts when the download starts. So you fully download the game, and if it takes you 3 hours to download the game, you only get 2 hours of playtime. That is the most stupidest thing I have ever heard, and it enraged me so much. That is like the stupidest business choice you could ever get. Like, I understand the meaning behind it. Like, really what they're really hoping for is that people will just be like, I'm going to buy the game anyways because I already have it completely downloaded and I didn't get to try it. But, like, it's extremely predatory as well because it's like, what the heck? You're banking on people having really bad internet connection. Like, to be fair, it's not really a big deal for me because most games I have download within under 10 minutes. But still, I worry about... I don't know, dude. I worry about that because it's like, I know a lot of people aren't fortunate enough to have like extremely well internet, so yeah. Right, King Shadow? Right? Yeah, you're technically not allowed to swear in this chat, but because I'm enraged, I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide for now because we're talking about something that's honestly bullshit. But that's the thing. That's the thing that gets to me. It's like, what if somebody has really bad internet and they can only download things after like 2 or 3 hours? What if it takes them, send it to Santa. Oh, I am way too naughty for Santa to come visit me. Unless he's interested in something else. Please do not quote that. I was making a joke. I shouldn't have made that joke. Nobody quote that, please. Okay, I saw Loki kissing Santa Claus. I'm sorry, I'm completely off tone from that one because I can't remember how that song goes. I saw Loki kissing Santa Claus. I think that's the tone, right? Right? Did somebody actually quote it? I'm looking forward to someone quoting I saw Loki kissing Santa. Oh my gosh. Wait, did somebody ask what asexuality means? Did I miss somebody asking? Oh, okay, Chris Ren. Asexual just means that, you don't have any... How can I word this? Okay, time for weird wording for a moment. It means you don't have any sexual attraction to other people. So, I have no sexual attraction to other people, and that's just the way it is. There's also a romantic, which means, like, hey, I don't have any romantic attraction to anyone. And yeah, there's also a gender, which you need to die now, please. Which means you don't have any gender identity. So yeah, or it's more of a lack of gender identity, I should say. I don't know what you need to die now. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a gender of wanting everyone to die. No, no, no. King Shao Gaming's that one was made to make a mockery out of the community. Don't. That one was made out of mockery. It's not cool. It is not cool. Ready is okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated indeed. If you would like my Nintendo Switch friend code, you can put !FC in chat. Again, that's !FC in chat. And you will be able to get my Nintendo Switch friend code in your whispers. So go and check your whispers after you redeem it. If you wanna just vibe in the chat and just hang out with people in chat, that's okay too. We have following emotes, which is so cute. And yeah, you'll be able to just hang out with people and vibe. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, it's okay, King Shao Gaming. I mean, I know a lot of people take it seriously, so there's not a lot of people that know that it was made out of mockery instead of it being like something that's like real. Like, oh hey, nice. Nice, you're in the game, you're in the game! You're in the game, ready? So yeah, it's like, it's a mockery thing, and I will say that I don't appreciate that. It's like, if anyone actually seriously identifies as dreamsexual, it's no, not allowing that. It's also, I don't know how I feel about that, because it's like, I also feel like having that as considered as an actual thing, it's extremely predatory to Dream and people like Dream, and it's just like, it's just bad vibes all around. So just to explain that. Nice, ready, nice. I don't mean to get too like super serious. It's just I'm trying to explain my reasonings for like not wanting that type of stuff in the chat. I get it, it's kind of complicated and it's kind of weird, so I see that already. I see that. Nice. Yeah, there's a few sexualities that are just made to mock people that are sometimes seen as widely accepted, and it's just like, yeah, no. What do you mean by that, Ant? What do you mean by does Squid Game not Splatoon speak PlayStation, or does PlayStation speak Squid Game? I'm not sure what you're referring to there. That's okay, King Shadow. We're all learning here, right? Right? We're all learning here, so don't worry about it. As long as you're open-minded to learning, it's all good. Hi, Calamity! How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I know, the Netflix Korean show. I haven't seen it all the way, but that main comment confused me. I'm asexual. I'm a happy asexual. By the way, go check out Calamity Strikes if you haven't already. Calamity Strikes is amazing. Go check them out. Go and check them out. I came on and we're talking about sexuality. I'm sorry, Calamity. Somebody brought up the dream sexual thing, and I was just trying to explain why, like, I don't really like that and why I'm not allowing it in my chat. It's like, yeah. Dude, yes! Jump on with us when we play Among Us. We're going to be playing in about 15 minutes, so... Also, I'm waiting on some food, so I might be eating while we're playing Among Us. You know, it's a good game to me is Splatoon. Fair enough, fair enough. Pizza stream? No, it's more like going to be like a milkshake and french fry stream. Maybe some chicken nuggets if they get me chicken nuggets, but eh. I do want to do a pizza stream eventually because a lot of people seem to really like the idea of doing another pizza stream. I don't know what is the deal with you guys wanting to do a pizza stream? Out of curiosity. Like the actual no clue. I thought about doing a pizza night one of these times because a while ago I said that I wanted to do a movie night of Sonic the Hedgehog as to like test movie nights. But here's the thing. I want to do a pizza night too, where we just watch a movie and eat pizza. But that would have to happen on the Discord because not everyone here has Prime, and you can only take part in the movie night here if you have Prime. So, where's little buddy? Little buddy's right here. Little buddy's right here. Don't do drug, kids. You'll end up like me. Eyes that work with green screen. Okay. We could do a Disney movie night. I'm pretty sure it's like a one-off thing. It will be alright. The thing is that I worry about is that it is my family's account and I don't know the rules behind Disney so much. Like, I know with Prime, you can technically get away with streaming it to Discord or something like that, but I don't know what the rules of Disney Plus is, and because it's my parents' account, it's very easy to get banned off Disney Plus. I'm gonna have to hold off on doing that, if that makes sense. No, he's a friend! His name is John! He's my little buddy! He's actually smaller than what he's supposed to be. John supremacy, yeah. I was supposed to make a bunch of little Johns, and then if my background would return, it would be slowly be taken over by a bunch of Johns, but I never got around to, like, building them. John with the drip? John with the drip! Actually, I don't know where John is from, I don't know where John is from, Michelle just... Actually, who was it that named it John? Named him John. Because I remember Michelle's the one that started the meme of naming him John, but then Michelle didn't win. Oh, right, it was Ant. Ant was the one who won, but liked the meme so much, we just went with the meme. Nope, we're not talking about that creator. We're not talking about that creator. No. I'm sorry, King Shadow Gaming. I don't mean to pick on you. I really don't. It's just, I have a lot of issues with JonTron as a creator. It's just I don't want to talk about JonTron because he recently came out as disturbingly anti-vax, and there's been a lot of things going around about his racist ways and how he's a white supremacist. And it's just like, I don't want to get into that. I have my opinions of JonTron. I think he's a piece of shit. And I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I don't want to get into like the political side of his views or anything like that. Which is weird, because isn't John's parents in... Okay, I'm just going to drop it, because I don't want to get into that. Don't worry, King Shadow Gaming. Don't worry. It's just... I really should have just banned the word while I was reading about it. I really should just ban the creators. That's what I typically do. If something bothers me that much, I just ban the word. Like, you can't say the word Karen in the chat, I believe, because the fact is that I don't like how Karen's being used. So it's just like, you can't say in the chat, so yeah. Oh, I will give JonTron that. JonTron that. He is an amazing producer. He does amazing job at script writing, producing shows, shots. He does everything excellent. I will give him that. You didn't offend me. You didn't offend me, King Shadow Gaming. I am not offended at all. It's actually very hard to offend me. It's extremely hard to offend me. I'll be honest, you probably will make me cry before you offend me. But no, it's like, I'm very hard to offend. I'm okay. It's just, I just don't want to get into like the political talk of JonTron. But yes, JonTron, amazing producer. He's very funny. He's very comedic. He has excellent timing. He's just a white supremacist, so. But I know a lot of people from the Game Grumps are kind of like that, but still. It's okay, King Shadow Gaming. You're good. You're good. Michelle, that's something you have to decide yourself. I will be honest. Some people strongly believe that you can separate the art from the creator. Separate art from the artist. It's not something I really believe in due to the fact that, like, every single time I look at JonTron, I kind of feel disgusted by knowing what his beliefs are and how whenever he gets political, he has very bad sources, he doesn't research things, and he's kind of stuck in confirmation bias mode. So me personally, I can't watch JonTron's content and enjoy it anymore, but if you're okay with that separation, I don't really think following somebody or watching their content or listening to their music or whatever it is would be supporting them as a person. It would just be enjoying their content. Like, yeah, you're still giving them money, but you're gonna be doing that either way, even if you like pirate it. They'll still be getting some of the money. So realistically, if you just want to enjoy his content but you don't like him as a person, that is possible. You can just do that. I mean, if we're getting to like the some of the stuff, there was one director that Calamity and I talked about the podcast. I forget if this was an older podcast or is this the episode that I still cannot put up. But we talked about some director about how he really can't be separated from the works that he's done because a lot of his work kind of relied on that predatory way he directed in order to work. So there are definitely cases like that, but I don't think that's the case with JonTron. JonTron is, yeah, go check out the podcast if you haven't already. Calamity and I get into a lot of interesting discussions, and we talk about gaming, we talk about film, we talk about Bo Burnham every episode. I don't know why, that just happens every episode. But yeah, that would be a case where I feel like you couldn't really separate the art from the artist. In JonTron's case, though, JonTron doesn't really have any political stances in his, as far as I know. I could be very well wrong about this, so take this with a grain of salt. As far as I know, JonTron doesn't have any, like, racist ways in his content. He doesn't really have any, like, suggestions of racism, or he doesn't, like, you know what I mean? It's just, he's reviewing video games, he's making jokes, and that's pretty much it. So I feel like in the case of JonTron, you could, in theory, but again, I haven't watched his content in years, so I don't really know. So, yeah. I mean, there's also the case where, like, are you also okay with contributing to giving him money? Because by giving him that view, you are still giving him money by technicality. Because the ad revenue, right? Right? So if you're okay with the idea of that, like, you're giving him your time and your money, which are two extremely valuable things on YouTube, then I'm gonna say that's pretty much, I'm gonna argue that it's more or so okay than in cases like that particular director. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Yeah, you guys did make a huge comeback. Like, my gosh, I was super shocked by that. GG, GG. I like how this became like a super deep episode. I think this is like the fourth time somebody mention the I Eat Bugs. Hi, Inkly, how you doing? So yeah, Michelle, if you feel comfortable still watching JonTron, you should go ahead. Don't let anyone tell you that you have to do it this way or that way. It's just, in my personal opinion, like, I can't look at JonTron without hearing and seeing, like, the past racism that he's done. But if you can, then you should just go ahead and watch. I don't think there's any negative side effects to watching him if you're okay with giving him your time and technically some of your money. Yeah, separating the art from the artist is a very case-by-case basis, and there's like no real answer to anything. It's also like the Blizzard stuff that's going on. I'm not going to go into too much detail. If you know what's going on with Blizzard right now, you know what's going on with Blizzard right now. But it becomes very complicated when somebody's like making content like video games. I know some neurotypical people, or like non-neurotypical? Or neurodivergent people, I should say. Well, sorry, I'm misspeaking here. Some neurodivergent people have hyperfixations or special interests, like that is one thing that will keep them calm. Heck, even I get like that, and like, I'm kind of slightly neurodivergent, honestly, slightly. Just, it's complicated. I haven't officially been diagnosed, but there has been some talks about it, if that makes sense. But yes, even I get into the point where I'm like extremely hyper-fixated on things. That's why I went 2 years straight of streaming without much of a break. Oh my gosh. But yeah. I know with things like Blizzard, it's like, it's much harder to be mad at them and to boycott them because a lot of people end up relying on them for like, even as like special interests and super fixation. And even if that's not the case, it's like, that's your thing to escape into and relax at the end of the day with. So the things where the Cole Cassidy case happened, where they had to rename a character Cole Cassidy because of the fact that the original person they named it after was not the best, you kind of end up having to be in an awkward situation. Do you give up this thing that you rely on to relax at the end of the day, to escape from your life, over that, or do you just keep going it while understanding what's going on? So yeah. My least favorite move, Blizzard. It actually, in terms of Pokemon, Blizzard is a terrible move. Yeah, we're talking about the company. Hi, King Child Gaming. How you doing? I think I'm gonna jump out of this game and then we're gonna set up some Among Us. We'll set up some Among Us. I don't know, somebody brought up the, I don't know how we went onto this tangent. I know this particular tangent started because the Michelle brought up, like, it's okay to like JonTron and still like his content even though he's done all these, even though he is that way. I was like trying to explain like the entire point I was trying to get across. And this is also why I say don't be overly critical. I'm gonna jump out of this game, by the way. We're gonna jump into Among Us. If you're part of the Discord, I'll jump into general chat. But I'm gonna definitely mute myself here so I can get things set up. But yeah, we went into this tangent because I was trying to explain like both sides of the situations. But yeah. And I would prefer if you didn't join if you weren't gonna play, because every single time we do that, it gets extremely chaotic and hard to keep up with, if that makes. When the yak did the maps change at 8? Oh, they always have. Never mind. Never mind. Hi, Joey. Joey, I'm sorry, we're about to switch over to Among Us, so if you came for Splatoon, you kind of came to the wrong time. But I'm gonna set up Among Us, I'll be right back. Actually, I should activate my goat before I start this. Goat activated, there you go. I should probably change out the, oh, it's over here. I should probably change out the Minecraft goat for something else. This is, I was obsessed with how adorable the Minecraft goat was. But I don't know. I'll be right back. I'll put on some music and then I'll be right back, okay? Well, get ready for some imposter games. I'm sorry, do you want 2 imposters or 3? Out of curiosity, because we're not playing with 15 people, right? Yes, there is a Discord. We can only have a max of 3. Yeah, we can do 2. We can do 2 if you guys want to do 2. 3 sussy? I don't know, I haven't played since the update came out, so I don't know how good or bad it is. Wow, we have a lot of people in here already. Oh, gosh. Alright, we'll do 2. We'll do 2. Ready? You do have to be part of the Discord. I'm gonna pause this music now. You do have to be a part of the Discord. I'll put it in chat one more time. And you have to be a part of the voice chat. You don't have to speak in it if you don't want to. That's completely fine. And also, for the person that asked what the goat was for, it's just so I can cover the code. Literally, the only reason why I have the goat there is so that I can cover any code that happens. It's just like, yeah. It's in the announcement channels. It's in the announcement channels. I don't want to... Damn, Joey. Damn, you're looking good. I don't want to put it into the general code, the general chat, because people sometimes spam it and end up... that's a bad gif. End up like... yeah, it's an announcement now. Because people tend to like spam the general chat. It's hard to find it. So I'm going to put it in the announcement. We can change it to Minecraft Axolotl. Joey Drippy, right? Right? Yeah. Mild things. Anyways, I'm gonna undeafen, so then you're gonna hear everyone in a minute. So 3, 2, 1.
Mexico.
Hi everyone. Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Let's see, who do we have here? We got Calamity Strikes. We got
What's up?
we got Chris. We got Joey. We got Pac-Man. I don't know who that is. We got King Child Gaming, myself, Ricky, and then we got Yuki. 3, 2, 1, Mexico! I like how the first word we heard was somebody say Mexico.
Name, whatever their name is. Their name is just name. They just joined.
Name.
Good morning, name.
Would you like
you
to
give me the
Don't make
blue.
fun of my name now.
Name
Make
is
fun of
sus.
Where is the code?
It is an announcement. So, if you go up to the top, it should be like the third one down in important.
Announcements.
Yeah, announcements. The Among Us code is a really important announcement.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, honestly, I just put it in there because I don't want to getting spammed in general and like being lost. Because I had some issue I had where I had to repeat it. I had to like repaste it multiple times. I'm just like, I'm just gonna put in an announcement because I'm the only one that can chat in there. So, plus I can delete it later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate when it happens. Like when you find a message, but another message just blocks it.
Yeah. I mean, it happens every once in a while. So, somebody suggested I should switch Goat for a Minecraft Axolotl. Let me see if I can find the.
I gotta do this.
No, make it the warden. The warden's cute.
If I find one that has an invisible background, I
Ooh.
might. Plus, the warden looks just so cool.
It does.
I have not played this game in so long. There's so much new stuff.
There is so much new stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
adding the
dude.
shapeshifter. They're adding 2 new
Dude,
roles.
wizard.
I saw that. I'm like, I was so excited for that. I'm just like, that looks so cool.
I'm
Alright.
still
Yeah.
trying to
And
find
it's
out
cute.
what's happening right now.
New roles, hide and
Among
seek, I
Us
think.
is what's happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so I don't remember what
I got
settings
this
we.
randomly. I don't know why.
I don't remember what settings we used to use all the time. I know we used to do kill distance short, no visual task, no update for the task bars, and we don't know.
Yeah.
And we can't figure out who the imposter is
And I am
upon
so sad.
getting
Hopefully
yeeted into
no
the
one
void.
does like a snail's move, like a snail's 300 IQ play, like last time we played.
Where Snails wasn't even in the game, and Stones was like, I'm the imposter. Can't take it anymore. I'm the imposter. How many common tasks do we have? Because right now we have 5 tasks in total. Is that good?
We
That's
have 1
fine.
common tasks.
What server are you using, name?
Wait.
Because we're on to North America.
Yeah, we're on North
On
America.
this
Yeah.
server.
Yeah, I'm on North America.
Red.
No, it's my color.
Okay, fine.
You get to be banana.
Loki has the blue
I'm
color.
yellow.
That's
I'm
my
doing
color.
it so much
The
times right
trackman
now.
is yellow.
It is not even working.
I like the blue color. Why do you ask?
Blue is my favorite color.
I like
I
wearing
can
the
change-
red or the
I can
yellow.
change mine. I don't really care.
Loki,
Oh yeah,
If
I
I'm
forgot about the
imposter,
new
you're gonna be
colors.
the
I
first one
forgot
to
about the new
die.
I'm
colors.
changing it. So.
I mean, I can
Maybe
go
a
cyan
shade,
if you
yeah.
really want that dark blue color. I can go cyan.
Thank
Is this,
you.
is this
Welcome to I don't know what to call the chef show. Name,
Welcome to
but today
pain.
we're gonna be
Gordon
making
Ramsay.
Joey.
Welcome to Gordon
We're gonna
Ramsay.
be making fresh Joey.
Where's the
Okay,
lamb
let's fix
sauce?
it.
Welcome to Cooking Simulator.
Yeah.
Welcome
call it
to do
Cooking
whatever
Simulator,
you
the
want.
hunting expansion.
All right, did we get everyone in?
Before we lose the lobby.
Why is there not a chef costume?
Oh, I
Matt.
forgot to grab pet.
Idiot.
Oh, I don't have pets on this
Yeah.
version. Okay.
The return of the mammal tent.
Did we get? Is everyone in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yep.
Good evening, Calamity. Good evening.
Hello.
All right.
Ice emoji.
All right. So everyone's in.
You're supposed
Everyone's
to
good
talk
to go.
like fancy business people.
Okay, nice. Alright, so here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna play no contact during the actual rounds, only talking to each other during the meetings.
During meetings.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if you are a ghost after the meetings, you can unmute yourself and talk to anyone else who is also a ghost.
So
Basically
if
deafening.
what?
Yep.
Loki
So,
go bye-bye. She can talk to Pac-Man.
yep.
Okay.
You can talk to anyone who's a ghost, but you can't talk to other people who are playing. So, if possible,
That's cheating. That's cheating if you do that.
so if you're
I see.
playing deafen, and then we'll all on deafen when we go into a meeting, but then like the ghosts will have to mute themselves when they're in a meeting. But then if you're a ghost, you can start talking to other ghosts. All right, let's get started.
This
Yeah.
is pretty
Yeah.
smart.
Let me make sure. Stream is closed.
We were in here for so long, I just was worried about losing the lobby.
Everyone,
Let's go.
Look,
Stefan. Oh, make sure you all deafen, because if you guys can still hear me, you shouldn't be able to hear me. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna start in the main hall. Ooh, I start with Pac-Man! Hi, Pac-Man! I don't know where all my tasks are. I have no idea where all my tasks are. Oh, gosh. The thing is, I haven't played this game in so long, I don't know anything about this game. What has changed about this game? There we go. Yes, I'm actually playing on the Switch version. Don't kill me, Pac-Man, please. Hello, name. I don't know if you're gonna kill me or not. I am playing on the Switch version because I thought it would be easier than to play on the PC. Plus, I actually don't have it on PC anymore, or at least on this PC. I lost my save data for it, unfortunately. So, I'm a bit lazy. Well, I guess I'm going around then. While I'm going around... mess with the doors a little bit. Let's see what's over here. Ventilation. So it's ruby, emerald, emerald, diamond. Ruby, emerald, emerald, diamond. Does somebody remember that for me? Ruby, emerald, emerald, diamond, because I'm gonna forget it. Let's go to electrical, electrical, electrical. Let's go to electrical. Ba 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 ba. I cook food and follow sense flash, right? Right?
that was a long one.
Yay.
That's a fancy, it's like a dead body found screen. I've never seen that
Right?
before.
Right?
No, it's fancy.
So much
Where
has
was the body?
changed.
Right? It's
Where's the body?
amazing. Alright, so
Right.
wait, who found it? Chris Wren found it. Where was the body?
Apparently in the bathroom stall. I had the door closed. And I'm guessing the killer didn't see me because I had the door closed.
I was upstairs doing my task.
I just
It
left
was,
the electrical.
Down bottom left, getting to the vault.
I was with Yuki.
I was with King.
I was down near. I spawned an engine room, kind of stayed in that area because I'm still trying to remember how to play this game.
I'm running around with my map open.
Same.
So like,
Like, I
if I
played-
stop randomly, I'm 1000% not sus.
Me
I'm
neither.
having a hard time navigating. I am on mobile.
Yeah.
We don't have too much evidence. I think we should skip vote.
I agree with
Agreed.
Yuki.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. I'm skipping.
Sounds good to
I
me.
cannot hear a single thing.
Alright.
Alright.
All right, let's go.
Good luck. Okay, Double Rebel and Berry Blue, thank you so much for the follows. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I didn't respond right away. I was just doing stuff. Shoot. There you go. I was just trying to do stuff here. We're playing Among Us with viewers right now, so we're having some fun. We're having some fun. How are you doing? Shoot. There we go. But, Double Trouble and Berry Blue, if you guys would like my Nintendo Switch friend code to come play some games with us, you can put !FC in the chat. Again, that's !FC in the chat. And you will get my Nintendo Switch friend code in order to come play with us. If you don't want to play with us, though, it's perfectly fine. There's lots of other things to do in the stream if you so decide to. like use the chat emote. You can hang out with us, just chat, or you can just vibe. You can just in general vibe. That's cool too. So yes, welcome. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. That should be it. Nice. I think I finished all my tasks. I'm too fast at doing these tasks. Oh my gosh. We don't have to bar up, so I don't know how fast people have gotten it done. Good to hear you're doing good. Good to hear you're doing good. Oh no, comms are sabotaged! Comms are sabotaged! No! I actually don't know how to do comms. There you go. GG name, GG. So I'm just gonna walk around a little bit. Hope that I pass by enough people so they don't think I killed someone. Look for a potential dead body. Actually, isn't there vitals on this one? I'm sorry, it's been so long since I've last played, I don't remember everything. Aren't there vitals? There's cams. I could have sworn there was vitals on this one. Where's the med bay? There is vitals. Alright, so nobody has taken the life of anyone other than... Wait, Calamity's dead? Oh no, is Calamity... Which one was Calamity? I don't know. I don't remember. Because, like, both Ricky and Calamity were wearing top hats. I don't know which one's which. Oh, let's look around. I've heard crash course! I've heard crash course! Oh no! Oh no! I'll do this side because I see nobody's here. Shoot. Get back into this. Calamity found King Shadow Gaming. Ooh.
Interesting.
You found who venting?
Wait,
Very
somebody vented?
interesting.
I thought I heard you said you saw someone vent.
Oh no, no. I didn't say that.
Where was the dead
Okay.
body, Calamity?
Calamity, where was the body?
Yeah, where's the body?
I muted my mic. I'm an idiot.
You're good, you're good.
I was explaining everything.
How
No,
was the
I-
void?
Yeah, it's beautiful, fantastic, dark as ever. No, I found it. It was in the hallway above the kitchen. I was in there doing the veggie chopping one, and then I went up to go finish or fix the reactor, or whatever it is that was beeping, and I found it.
Ooh.
Okay.
I was at the other thing to avert the crash. So I was nowhere near that location. I was like on the other side of the platform, and like there's no way for me to get there. So
I was doing one of my
This round,
tasks.
I just finished all of my tasks.
yeah, I finished my task
Good
too.
for
so
you.
I'm gonna be walking around blindly for a little
Me
while
too,
because I have
time to
nothing
act
to do.
Looking a test confused with looking at the X-ray thing.
I'm almost
I
done with my
thought it
task.
I thought it was a task, but it wasn't.
It's not me.
So we don't have enough evidence.
Yeah.
Were you the one that said
Yeah,
that last
no.
time?
I say we skip again until we figure
Yeah.
out who's the killer.
Whatever
Or the
color it is,
imposters among us.
you kill me.
I didn't see anyone around it, so it's
The imposters among us.
All
the
right.
imposter.
I think imposter voted Yuki, or Yuki just.
Among us,
voted-
among us, sussy box.
All right. I'll go back. I'll go to the engine room because I don't normally go down here. I'm not going to be able to find anyone right away. I'll be very impressed if I find somebody right away. I think we need to increase the amount of tasks that we do because, like, this is a surprisingly long game for, like, I think everyone's finishing their task right now. So I think I'll up the amount of tasks that we have to do by 1. But yeah, this was what I was talking about. I couldn't get past because, like, that thing was on the other end. At least there's a crisis averted. 6 lights? Okay. How do I flip them? Oh, that's how.
You can now.
Well,
Final task.
I got
GG.
killed by
Yay.
Chris.
We're in.
I got
Wait.
killed by Calamity.
Wait, who
Yeah,
was
me
the team
too.
pass?
Killed by Calamity.
Wait,
There were
who's-
2 people that died, and I killed both of them. So
Wait,
Okay.
was Calamity
Yeah.
the
Self-reported.
imposter?
I don't
you
like
I did
that.
self-report.
I don't like your guts.
But I waited a good amount of time before I
Yeah, you were smart about that.
I waited a bit.
So
I
it was
felt like
Calamity.
these.
I'm done. I'm taking my horse to the old time.
Well,
When
it
I
was-
died, I checked if everyone was deafened, and almost everyone was deafened.
Chris, can you deafen?
Yep.
Yeah, Chris wasn't deafening,
I was.
Yeah.
I
so
was
we just used Chad.
It was Chris
Okay.
and Calamity that were the imposters, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, so
Interesting.
that makes sense.
Yeah. I think
Alright.
it was the last one dead after that.
I wanted to ask, would it be alright if I up the common task by 1 and the long task by 1 so we're not just all right away done? Because a lot of
Yeah.
people are
Yeah,
finishing
that's a good
right
idea.
away.
Yeah.
Look
Give
at
us
your
some more
list.
time to punch you down, please.
Yeah.
Guys, Queen.
I
I'm
hate why I hate this map being so big.
Yeah,
But it's
this
also fun being so
Yeah,
big.
it's big.
It's
Yeah.
too big.
Big
It
boy.
took
Also,
so
you
long.
Oh yeah,
killed.
double killing.
There's too much water,
I
not
kept
gonna lie.
thinking too much.
I'll be
I'm
honest.
Explain in the 3 common ones: Polis, Mira, and the Skeld.
Yeah.
Should've
Apparently,
go
there's a new
for
map
it.
to come out, and the only hint was a little can.
I mean,
Yeah.
the only
Really?
reason the only
We're
reason
probably
dumpster diving, y'all.
I don't know what it is.
the only reason why I picked the ship was because I wanted to see if 15 people were there because the ship is the only one that I accurately can say is good for the 15. But yeah. We're not close to 15. We got like 8 people, so
Yeah.
this is like a typical
We got
round
8
for-
out of the 15.
We
Yeah.
don't have about 8 people. We have 8 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 8 people.
All right, let's get started again. Let's
Name
get
is
started.
name, extra name.
Have
Listen,
fun. Good luck.
Insert Among Us song here.
All right, everyone, deafen up. Deafen up. Oh, good. I'm not an imposter. I always get so scared whenever I have to jump into one of these games because I'm just like, I don't want to be imposter. I mean, being imposter is fun. I'm just terrible at it. And like, because I haven't played this game in like forever, it would be impossible for me to be the imposter. I would die so fast. Like, so fast. Now, I know it's unlikely for somebody to die here. I guess someone disconnected. But hey, might as well check, right? We all join after this round. Sounds good, Inkley. Sounds good. Let's keep walking. Is there no way? Okay, no, there is a way. I was about to say, that's really weird if they didn't give you a way to do this. Oh no. No way to get up here. Aw. Does I have to go the long way around? Oh no, communication sabotage, no! Let me see. I might be walking into a bit of a trap here, but... Anyone else fixing it? Alright, you are. There you go. are a bit funky to do on the Switch. They made them slightly weird to do on the Switch, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, it works. It really does work. Then there. Then there. Then there.
I was
Who's
just about
the
to finish my
sussy
burger.
bucket?
I was just about to finish my burger task. I hate it here.
Ricky's always the first one to die.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
why am I always the first one targeted? What did I ever do?
Quiet, you're dead.
I know,
And-
but some can do it, so can't I?
You
Alright,
silly
may not
fool.
talk.
You silly fool. Dead people can't talk.
Goodbye.
Wait, where did Ricky die? Where did Ricky die
He's
though?
1000% sus.
Died of natural causes of murder.
Yeah,
I
what?
don't know, but
Wait,
Why am I
I
being
just
sussed
said
out
that.
right now?
So, okay. So, I think we should skip because we have no
Skip.
information. And the only two
Everyone
people I
was
saw
sus.
was like, I think Yuki and I saw Loki. That was it. And
Wait.
that was like at the beginning of the game.
wait,
I
wait.
feel like I saw everyone at some point.
I found the buy. That's all.
Literally,
I was
the
walking
only
around.
thing I've been doing this round is doing the stupid breaker task. I hate it.
I just
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I was trying to develop some photos, dude. That's all I was trying to do.
I was taking a shower.
Why were you taking a shower?
I just want to be clean.
I'm gonna die in the shower.
Alright, get ready to
That's
deafen up. I guess the main hall is closest to where I'm. Yes, there we go. Now, I'm actually gonna wait until the photos develop before I move on to my next tasks. Oh yeah, are the photos developed? Are they developed? Ooh, they're developed. By the way, this part has motion controls and it feels nice. There we go. Now I can move on. Now I can move on with my life. I will say though, as little as I play this game, ooh, 10 out of 10! Most satisfying, most satisfying. As little as I play this game, I will say it is a well-designed and well-done game. I don't really have any gripes with it. I don't have any gripes with it. I don't feel like it's done badly or anything like that. It's amazingly done. It's a nice game. It's a nice game to just goof off with friends with, and it's easy accessibility. They actually made this game a lot better for people to access recently with some updates. I don't know. I don't have anything bad to say about this game. It's like it is fun just to mess around with people and stuff like that. No, I'm gonna polish Ruby first. There we go. Polish that one. Time to revert to the crash course. Shoot. I can't get to the other side. Shoot. Oh no. Okay. Let's try to get to the other side. Let's try to get to the other side. Oh, there we go. It's fixed. It's fixed. And this one's gonna take a little while, so. There you go. Upload that outside. I think I'm gonna go to the one that's closest to me first. Oh gosh. Nightly Ninja, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. This is also motion control, which is actually really fun too. Ooh, I had perfect there for a second. Nightly Ninja, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciate. Very much appreciate indeed. If you would like my Nintendo friend code to come play with us, you can put !FC in the chat. You can ask !FC in the chat, and you can come play with us with all the fun games. We mostly do Splatoon 2 here. Oh, and the body was reported.
Deafen.
As I was done finishing a task.
Inkley just joined.
Or Yuki.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Inkley's going to be joining
Good
us
morning,
after
Inkley.
this round.
Good morning, Inky.
Yay!
Okay, so who found the body?
I did. I
Where
think
was
I
it?
have I think a library or something. Someplace dark.
Wait, where did you find it?
Kinda looked like somewhere dark.
The dark room, maybe, where you developed the photos?
I think.
Okay. I'm trying to think where the events lead there because it could have been a vent kill.
Hold on. Who reported the body lost?
Chris Wren reported
Chris.
the body last time as
Hey.
well. We didn't get that much information from Chris last time either.
It could be a self-report.
That's what I'm sussing right now.
I think I have just an talent for finding bodies.
I saw Calamity and
Called
Pac-Man
murder?
running in the hallway.
Yeah, I
But
passed.
I was doing wires, and I was heading
Yeah.
to the cargo hall thing to
yeah, I was.
do my next task.
I
Yeah, I was
passed.
with you when you did wires.
I passed King
Yeah.
Shadow Gaming while I was heading down to do a big download on the outside of the ship.
Yeah, and I was
The
and-
ship kept beeping.
What?
I was stopping it and then walked
Yeah.
away.
A Calamity?
Yeah, I
And
did it
then-
Was
when
it a glitch?
That's when I found the body.
I did the beeping. After I did the beeping, Calamity took the thing, you know, that air thing that I was gonna do. So I
Yeah,
went
sorry about that.
Saw Loki. No, it's fine. Saw Loki, went up, did wires, and the body was reported.
Yeah.
Oh!
I have. I'll be AFK. Somebody came with food for me, so I'll be AFK. So if you want to kill me, now's the time to do it. Alright, I do have to go grab some food, so I'll be right back. !FC to get my friend code, friend. I promise I'll be right back. It's just, I have some food waiting for me. I'll be right back.
I killed Loki, and that was Chris, and now it's me. So, end of game. Nah, you're still alive, but you show me. It shows for me dead.
Huh.
Weird.
Us.
So loud, my gosh. Well, yay!
I'm so surprised.
Yay.
Wow.
Detective, but I did nothing.
Wow.
Ricky, where are you? Where did
Wow.
you? Ricky is gone.
They went to go eat.
Welcome to the club. I am your detective.
Oh wait, my mic was
Detective.
muted. I was trying to talk to you the entire time, but my mic was muted.
Good job, Loki.
Me too.
I got
Good
pumpkin.
game.
I got
Detective
pumpkin
gave you
spice
the whole-
milkshake. So
milkshake. Can I have some? Can I
I am-
have the whole entire bottle?
no,
As a
I
matter
am
of
both.
fact.
I am
What kind
both
of milkshake?
disturbed and intrigued on what you just said.
it's a pumpkin spice milkshake.
Heck yes.
It
Let's go.
It honestly tastes like pumpkin
I
pie.
don't like pumpkins.
I don't like spicy things.
Pumpkin spice is okay. It's not the best.
Pumpkin spice isn't
What?
spicy.
I find the appeal to it though.
I don't like pumpkins.
Me, I'm just in the corner going, let's go! Pumpkin spice milkshake! Woo!
Like,
Can I enjoy the
for
little
me
things
killing
of life?
basically everyone, I like me and Chris should have won.
All right.
Well,
You should have, but you didn't.
You would have won if we didn't vote Chris out. If we didn't vote Chris out, then you would have won because there was.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, if
Yes,
anyone in
yes.
chat wants to join, you do have to be part of the voice call. You don't have to talk. You can just have yourself muted the entire time, but you do have to be able to hear us while we're doing the meetings. All right. So we're gonna get started.
We need
Well,
a
that's me.
Spashorian.
Yeah, what's
It
up?
was kind of
Name says that they can't hear any of us. Make sure you're unmuted, Name.
Thinking maybe it's a lie or
You're not.
Name is deafened.
Yeah, you're. Here,
So,
let me let
I've
him
been
know.
here for like 30 seconds. So who's the imposter? Just tell me now. Good to know. Okay, bye.
had enough being imposter.
Okay.
Please don't let me
Come
be
back!
imposter.
Come back!
Hold on, we'll wait for Name to come back and then we'll jump back in.
Okay.
All right, so Name's back in. Everyone get ready to deafen. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Please don't let me be imposter. I do not want to be imposter. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Maybe one of these times I'll be imposter and I'll be good at it. But I get so nervous when I'm told to be imposter because I'm terrible at being imposter. Some of the older rounds of like being imposter, kind of hilarious, but at the same time I get so nervous. Alright, I'm going to the cockpit first. Yeah, I have no idea who the imposter was, I'll be honest with you. I'll have to go get food. Time to do some downloads, download. Time to do some downloads. Beep beep bop beep boop. In the middle of my download too? Oh, 2 people are dead.
Yep.
Ooh.
So name
my
was
gosh.
was in the engine room at the wiring
For the price
thing.
of one, I guess.
Alright. I was in the cockpit.
I was up towards records.
I was in the same room as Loki. I thought that task wasn't getting done. I was going to do it.
Dang, then one of those kills just happened because I spawned in kitchen, went to electric, and then went up to do wires in like that one shower room. Because I didn't see anybody down there because that's when the lights are off.
I see.
When the lights went out,
Yeah, I fixed them.
I passed someone, I think, with a dark black color.
That's Calamity.
Yeah.
It's going up to go fix the lights, the wires up. or the light up because a lot of people were heading down. So I was going towards the
I
upper
was
layer.
coming from kitchen and then going down and left, where one of the boxes to fix the lights is where it's at. I don't think there's enough evidence.
I'm just gonna skip because like
Yeah.
Me too.
everyone
Yeah.
has a pretty decent alibi for this one.
Yep.
Alright, get ready to deafen. Nightly Ninja, if you want to join, you do have to be a part of the Discord, which I think you just joined. And then you have to join general chat, and the code is in announcements. So check the announcement channel if you want to join. Let's see what's going on in the kitchen. Let's do some nice wires. I have to go back to the cockpit because my download was interrupted. No! So yeah, if you just joined the general chat or if you join the general voice channel, you should be able to hang out and join us in the games. You don't have to talk. You just have to be a part of the voice channel so then you can hear what's going on. Not really bothered with that. Best friend's also not bothering with that. Interesting. You just have to be able to hear what's going on, and you have to be able to, like... You can type. You can type. It really doesn't matter. There's Chris friend. Chris friend suddenly took a turn. I don't know if I feel comfortable with you, dude. I don't know if I feel comfortable. I'll stick with good, I guess. I always like finding the perfect connection, but it's like, it's so hard to find the perfect connection. I have no idea where Chris Wren went.
Thus.
To the freaking yes!
Calamity and Inky, Calamity.
That's the second
Calamity.
time.
How could you murder me?
Calamity,
okay.
if I get...
I
Calamity, if
swear.
get imposter,
Makes sense.
Calamity, if I get imposter, I'm
Calamity
targeting you and I'm
coming in.
dancing on your grave.
I
Okay,
swear.
that's perfectly valid.
I swear. I swear.
Loki.
Every time Clandy and Inkler are paired up, they are just impossible. They are just impossible.
When you die, IRL, I'm just
Why
going
do
to
you
be
say-
dancing brave. I'm just going to be dancing.
Why do you say that
Whoa,
I'm
that's a little bit far.
Yeah.
That's a bit far.
I'm just gonna
Dude,
say-
that's not
cannot
cool.
believe
That's not
Loki,
cool. That
you
could
didn't
get kicked
realize
out.
It was me.
Literally.
That could get you kicked out of the Discord, dude. That's not cool. We don't make
Is
jokes
there a
about.
reason why you say I am impossible?
Wait, what?
Is there a reason why I'm impossible?
I don't get it.
You're
We're impossible because we're so good together, Inkley.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. No, but I cannot believe it because I literally splatted name and ran off and passed Loki as soon as I did it. And I go, oh gosh darn it, she's gonna see it. And then the lights went off immediately.
I didn't
And
see
it
a
was just-
body. I didn't see a body.
It was beautiful to witness.
Insert JoJo music here.
Hi, Botanist. Do you want to join in for some imposter games? By the way, if you haven't checked out Botanist Cool yet, go check Botanist Cool out. Botanist is very cool indeed. Botanist, this is open to anyone who is watching, so if you want to join in.
Yes, please come join.
Come join the
Join
Among
the
Us.
chaos.
Please come. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the Botanist dad jokes. Let's get some Botanist dad jokes in here. Hello.
Heck yes.
Botanist, join us. Join the clan. Yeah, know for a fact you're part of the Discord, so you can join.
Oh,
Come
by the way,
on,
I have
jump
your stream
on.
open, but I have your stream open, but it's behind my Discord, so I can't see it, and I have the tab muted.
I mean, as long as you don't, as long as you can't see it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just like,
This
oh, that's
sounds
too
like
bad,
a very bad dad
Botanist.
joke. I think I'll share it with you guys. Let's see. What was it? Okay. Why does Santa always bring one? Or let me rephrase that. Why does Santa only bring down one sack for Christmas?
Why is that?
Sorry.
Because he only comes once a year.
Dude, no. You do that again, I'm gonna kick you out. I'm being dead serious this
Okay,
time.
I apologize. I know it's gonna be bad. I understand. I get it.
I said at the start of this, you have to keep it family friendly.
That's a fact. That's
Understandable.
I hate it here.
I said at the start of it, you have to keep it family friendly, so I will kick you out of the Discord if you keep doing
Understandable. Okay.
Just so that we're clear. Alright, let's start another round. Let's go. Everyone get ready to deafen. I hope you do see the dad jokes. The dad jokes are amazing. Dad jokes are amazing. Oh, good. I'm not imposter. I just don't want to be imposter. Yeah, by the way, I'm sorry if I seem a little harsh about that. It's just that, I don't know. We try and keep things nice here, and like, I don't mean to seem like a complete jerk about it. It's just, man, just want to keep things friendly and like cool, and it's just like, sometimes things go a little too far. That's just it. Your stream is your rules. You'd be surprised how many people will actually get mad at me for that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh. My family actually has gone mad at me. Well, somebody in my family has gone mad at me because I kicked a family member out of the Discord because they were too young to be on Discord. So, that's fun. Alright, let's go.
Where was the body?
Oh dear.
Joey?
Where's the place? It's like, on top of the cockpit. That area was right next to, like, the door. I went up there because someone was, like, locking doors. I'm like, that's a little sus. So I go up and I see Chris. His dead body right there. I spawned in kitchen and made my way up there doing tasks. And he was just dead on the floor.
So,
I
like,
can
the
vouch
treasury room?
that they did spawn in the kitchen. So
So, like, the treasury room, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, that area.
Okay.
I did not see anyone up there. So, they probably vented away.
Basically.
Is there a vent in that room?
In the what's it called?
In the cockpit? Yeah, there's vents in the cockpit.
Yeah, in the
Okay.
cockpit, yeah, and in the treasury room, there's one, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's very unfortunate, because I did a download in the cockpit and made my way up, so someone did a sneaky if that's the case.
I know I saw Loki, but I don't know who else I saw. Loki, who ran past us?
I saw a name and one other person, but that's all, pretty much all who I saw this round. Inkley says that they were at security cameras and they saw me in engine, which, yes, that was the last place I was at.
Wait a minute, Night, where did you spawn in?
Night
Night
says they were in cargo bay, but
keep in mind some
And Night
people
was
might be
muted.
typing, so Night says they spawned in cargo bay.
Okay.
Yeah, they spawned in cargo bay.
the name was doing wires.
Question, are all the wires the same?
No, they get randomized. There's a particular pattern, though, that people will have to go through in order to do wires, so if you can memorize the patterns, you can oftentimes catch people in a lie.
Yeah. We should skip, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't have any information. Alright, let's go. Man, dude! Man! I'm going to spawn in kitchen, because I believe that's really close to something. No, that's not really close at all. Jeez. Well, I'll stop by the meeting room in the vault while I'm growing up. But first, let's go back to engines and do some fun wires. Ooh, this one's nice and satisfying. That one's very nice. That one looked very, very nice. Like an 8? Are we calling that one an 8? There we go. What do I need to do here? Dress the mannequin? Put the glasses on it, put the hat on it, and put the pants on it. I want to put the pants on it. Put the pants on it. Ooh, oh hey, there's a download in here. There's somebody, oh, there they are. Okay, I was about to say yellow was in here. Yellow was in here, and there's only one way out. That's not the front door. That was the vent. I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh boy, you had me scared there for a moment, Yellow. You had me scared. Okay, thanks, Dad.
How many people are
Where
dying?
was the body? Joey died.
Oh, Ruppy Joe.
AP says is in security.
Security. Okay. So this is the last round. I'm kind of sussed on Night, mainly because they say they spawn in cargo and they stayed in cargo the whole game, the whole round. And there's not really that many tasks in cargo. Like there's wires, there's gas can, and I think there's a third one. So unless RNG really taxed them and they got all 3 tasks there, that's kind of weird that they stood there for the whole game.
For sure.
Night says they were in the place where you do showers.
Name says Loki was in the Ruby room. The Ruby room.
Pac-Man and I were in the vault, so if that means anything.
And I don't know how to pronounce their names, so I'm just gonna call them Purple. Purple said that they put away the Nerf guns.
I'm going to the phone thing.
Wait, Nerf guns, that's good. I was picking up everyone's nasty towels off the bathroom floor. Seriously, guys, learn how to do your laundry. My gosh.
I don't do
Filthy,
my
it's
laundry. I don't do my laundry.
I'm trying to think
Clean
what
that
events
shit, no.
leave here.
Clean that up.
I thought
Because
your
that
laundry
could
was
be a
going
vent
on the
to
floor.
Security, if security does have a vent.
I think it's
Does vent lead from?
Clean
No,
that up.
because then Loki would have seen them.
I'll be honest, I only saw Pac-Man in the vault. I only saw Pac-Man in the vault.
Yes, I was looking for my tasks. Such a big map.
Name went into a corner and just stood there.
What?
They went into a corner and he just stood there.
What? What
I
is
just
that?
want to say,
What is
Like
that?
when I walked by, so that's kind of weird. I don't know.
What?
someone's stream or someone's mic is echoing. I can hear them. I don't know whose that is.
Alright,
But I can hear everything coming back on it.
get ready to deafen. Get ready to deafen. I have no clue. I'm surprised. I'm just shocked I haven't died yet. I'll be honest with you. I'm shocked I haven't died yet. Not the best wires. Not the, shoot. No, I'm just gonna go up to the meeting room because I don't want to go down. I'll come back and go down. I don't really care. I want to finish what I was doing up here. Climb up. Is the meeting room that safe to like be in? In terms of like getting killed? I like this wires. This wire is one of my favorites, honestly. That pattern. That didn't work. Whoops. Don't kill me, please. Oh, there's Inkley. Okay, nice. Down to the cargo bay we go. Sorry, Inkley. I kind of wish there was a way to, like, push that back and forth for other people if they need it. You know what I mean? Oh. Is that Calamity? Is that
I'm not
Calamity?
in this round.
Nope.
So I'm gonna bet it's not Calamity.
Yeah, me
Okay.
neither.
The Calamity's dead.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we need to vote somebody out because if they get double killed, then they win.
All right. So
Well, yeah, 'cause I
where
don't see a
was
reason.
Calamity found? Because Inkley and I were in the meeting room together for a good amount of time. So where was Calamity found?
Purple saying it was Loki.
No, Inkley saying that we were together. I found the body in the
Loki?
place where you do showers. Okay.
Why is
Loki?
everybody found in the shower place?
So, okay, so here's the thing. Purple saying it was Loki.
No,
It could be
they
it
was
could be Loki or it could be Purple.
no,
so-
no. They're not saying
Now
it-
it's time for the peer pressure.
Oh dear.
They're not saying it was me. They're saying that they were with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm a little stupid today.
it's
Everything
okay. It's
ID
okay.
code Inkley says.
So Inkley and I went in the meeting room for a good amount of time. I had wires in meeting room, and I also had to do the ID thing in the meeting room. So I was in there for a while doing tasks. I was nowhere near where the body was found.
I did the lights, next to kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I did the lights next to the kitchen, did my download, then I did one of my uploads with the phone, and then body was found.
Right.
I did the lights near cargo. I still got a lot to do.
I did a download.
Night did. Wait, no, that's a super question. Night did lights with me. So wait, that means it's Pac-Man in name.
No, it's not me. I just told you I did.
Loki.
I got
okay.
tasked.
You're blaming me
Night-
because you didn't even see.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, let's
I'm gonna
skip.
say Inkley.
Let's skip,
I don't know.
and then I'll explain. I'll do a button, and I'll explain.
All right, definitely until
Don't
we
call
have the
me
next
in.
meeting. Man, these games are a little bit tense, aren't they? I feel a little bit tense. I'm going to cargo bay for a little bit because, yeah, all my tasks are on the bottom. Emerald, 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 emerald. I'm gonna hope that they are all emerald. Inkley, you better not. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
did-
So.
I just asked not to call a meeting.
Oh.
I thought
Well-
Loki died.
I did not
So-
hear.
But what happened?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Last round, Loki and Purple were together, and I was with Night. So, three things could have happened. Night could have self-reported, and they did lights to cover up. Because when I went to lights, there was only one switch left. Let me scroll up in chat to see where the body was found. Found the body next to showers, which is near cargo bay. So Pac-Man could have killed and then either vented or walked to cargo bay where the lights were
I
out.
was nowhere. Well, I was in cargo to fix the lights.
I've never
I was-
even
I-
got the option
I
to
didn't see anyone in there. I didn't kill. It's not me. And
Could
this
be
round,
it could be you because to get to cargo you have to get to showers,
I
like
mean,
near
I'm
showers,
on
which is where the body
PTSD.
was. Unless you went down
PTSD.
all the way to the bottom, where I was that
PTSD.
round.
Oh my! Can you not suss me out again? It is not me. Like
But you have no
Okay.
evidence to back you up. All
I
you've been
do
saying
have
is that
evidence.
it's not you.
And last round, I was going down to the viewing deck to fix the wiring. So this round, I was nowhere near cargo.
I didn't get the option to spawn in cargo.
So okay, you said you went to cargo through the bottom last round, right?
I was there the round before.
Yeah. Wait, the round before last round?
Yes, before the one we were just on.
But we're talking about last round, which would make no sense for you to bring it
No,
up.
no. Like after the body was reported a second time, I was there in that area, and then because you called a meeting, I was down over in viewing deck, so I didn't kill. What I'm trying to tell you.
So let's vote Pac-Man this round.
Please
like,
don't
either
vote me
way.
out. It's not me. Please.
I'm a trusting person.
What the heck?
If I'm wrong, well, we're screwed.
Are you freaking kidding me? Okay.
Alright, get ready to deafen, everyone. I don't know if Pac-Man... I have my sus on name, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. I have my susses. Who do you guys think it is? Who do you guys think it is? It's Calamity. She faked her death? That would be hilarious. Could you imagine if they added a fake your death mode where you had to like hide from everyone and stuff like that? You just had... Okay, I saw Knight.
Mark Brains.
You made a big mistake.
You
Good
had
job,
no
good
evidence to back you up, so...
Ink was there, he found my
That
body,
doesn't
and then he was
matter.
No,
also
but
there
for
when
real
the
though,
body
I
was
had
found.
no
So,
option to
not
spawn
so.
in cargo.
It's a game, everyone. Just
Yeah.
remember
Of course,
that.
yes.
We're all here to
Yeah.
have fun.
I didn't have
Yes.
the option to. Hey, I'm not joking about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say good job,
GG's up.
Binkley. Good job to the other imposter. You both did really well.
Name, yeah.
GG's.
Good job,
Name.
guys.
Finally got in.
Yeah.
I finally got in.
Honestly, I wasn't even mad whenever I died. Hmm?
Good job.
Oh wait,
Wait, who else joined?
Me.
Calamity
Okay.
text messaged me in the middle of the round being like, I'm dead, so can you tell me if it's you? I'm like, no. No.
It was freak.
I was like, no, I was like, I'm dead, so you can tell me, are you an imposter? With like a smirking emoji. Just between
Wait.
us. Kind of.
Wait, wait a minute. That's illegal.
I was dead.
Does
Calamity,
anyone know if
Yeah.
I'm dead and I am Loki's best friend, okay? I can do
Wait.
that.
I have a question.
yeah?
What?
I do too.
If like two imposters, like, can they like DM each other like what to do? Like, if there's like
God,
they have a chance for a double kill, like they can do it privately.
do it, please.
I mean, I thought about implementing that, but there's no way to implement that where it wouldn't expose people to, expose them as being the imposter that's within the group chat. But I also don't want to encourage people to DM each other off the server because that can lead to harassment. So the fact is like, we don't really have a way where we could healthily do that unless it gets built into the game. Or unless we strictly go all PC, everyone has to get the PC version, we all start installing mods, which I also don't want to do due to the fact that it can be really hard for some people to get mods installed and some people are against mods, so it's just like, it's
PCs are too expensive.
well, I mean, you wouldn't really need a very expensive PC to run Among Us. Honestly, I can get Among Us to run
Yeah.
on a very, like, bad laptop. It's just a matter of, like, the mods would probably take up a lot more time and a lot more stuff, and, like, not everyone's comfortable with mods. It's just, like, there's a lot of things to consider with it, so...
Yeah, example, I have on here on my laptop Among Us, which works really good, followed by Fall Guys and Off with Your Friends, things like that. That's really it. It works, and it works really good. And I want to use it for, like, my VR stuff, and, like, like, for PC VR stuff, but it doesn't really work that well, and the fans on it, like, are really, like, loud and annoying when I'm playing VR. So eventually I want to get it, like, a desktop to really, like, run really good PC VR stuff. But this
Yeah.
laptop
Yeah.
I have for everything works awesome.
Yeah, it's
Well,
just so then the
that's
game
'cause
remains
Among Us-
accessible, we're just gonna
Among
do it.
Us was made with an old engine that really didn't need that much power,
Yeah.
Of course
which
it
is
doesn't.
why it's not that hard to run.
Correct. Yeah.
But then
And
that
I
would
will-
also mean
Loki!
if Loki did that,
New follower.
that would lock Among Us behind, that would lock, like, playing with viewers behind the paywall, basically.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's something I don't want to
$500
do.
more paywall.
Yeah.
for
if you
sure.
don't have a PC.
I just want to keep the games as accessible as I can. Maybe if I do a round where I'm strictly playing with other streamers, we'll do something like that. But it's just like, if I'm playing with viewers, then it's something that has to just remain open. So, yeah, alright. So, we're going to jump into another round of Among Us. So, get ready to deafen, everyone.
Among Us.
Among Us.
I need to deafen. I'm in the wrong screen to deafen.
Hello, Visit and Lamo. Thank you so much for following. No! Don't make me imposter! No! No! Oh gosh, I'm scared. I'm scared. But thank you so much for the follow, friend. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated indeed. Did I just kill Inkling? No, that would have been bad. What are you doing? Why are you glitched? Are you guys seeing that? What the heck? Alright, I guess. But yes, Vincent and Lamo, in order to join in on the game, you do have to be part of the Discord, and, you do have to be a part of the voice chat that we're all in right now. So, yeah. I am way too scared to actually, like, kill anyone right now. Can you actually, like, properly fake tasks? Because that's something they said that they were gonna add, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. I get so nervous when I'm the imposter because I'm just like... See, that would have been a bad kill. I could have taken it, but that would have been a bad kill. Okay. You have to reset the breakers on every single one of these if you have this task? That's interesting. I've never had this task legitimately before. Hi friend, how are you doing? I don't want to kill anyone! That's the thing, I don't want to kill anyone. I also don't know the task on the ship too well, so it's just like... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna report this one.
Where?
Where?
It was in
Was it?
medical.
Where was the body?
It was in medical.
Oh god, whose mic was that?
I don't
It
know.
might have been Night Ninja 3. I was
The
with
body was
Ashley
in
this
medical, I
time.
heard.
I was taking care of folders.
I was doing the one where you go outside and you hold like the tablet and then it shows like your connection with
I
Pat.
got
Yeah,
that same task
That's the
too.
one I was talking about.
I was in engine. Like engine's the thing with all like the coal, right?
I think so.
Okay, I want to make sure because I still haven't on this map.
Yeah, nobody was
I
really
did
near
that
it.
man.
Knows this
Outside.
match clearly.
And I did see Night Sus when I was doing the breakers, so yeah.
And
Yeah,
he says he
Night
was
says that-
heading
I
to
honestly
cargo.
know
We don't have enough
who one of
information.
the
This
imposters
is the
are.
first kill of the match.
Yeah, we don't really have any information on this, do we?
No, we do
No.
not.
Yeah.
I say we just skip the vote and then next
Yep.
time we try and...
Sounds good to me.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Sorry, Inkling, I'm sorry you had to die first.
Well, at least it's not me.
Alright,
He is
deafen
just
up
so
everyone.
pissed.
Not-
I'm sorry, Inkling. I'm sorry. Hey, on the bright side, I didn't kill you the 6 times I had a chance to, right? That's always a plus, right? I am so nervous to kill someone here because I haven't played this game in like forever. Genuinely, I haven't played this game in like forever, ever. I'm like, I don't know when it's the right time to splat someone or not. Okay, time to try and make myself go really far away. I like to splat someone with the lights off and immediately get as far away. Ooh, I should have done that. Luckily, it seems like my friend had me there. Hey, King Shadow, thank you. Nice, nice. All right. So I guess we just wait to see. Oh.
Repeat.
Where?
Okay,
The body
Calamity.
of security.
Calamity,
It was
just so I can make this clear, I was following you because I didn't want to die alone.
Rip.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So wait, where was this body?
Security near the task where you rewind a tape.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody know where the second body was?
No.
I feel like if they did, that would be the imposter. So
I didn't see a
Probably
second body.
somewhere on the right.
All I found was Pac-Man's body, not Chris.
Yeah.
I think Chris is probably somewhere on the right too.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna skip vote because I really have to go use the bathroom. So I will be right back.
Sounds good, friend. Sounds good.
Adios. Do we just skip or do we have to vote since?
I can't really stay. Nah, skip. Skip it, please. Skip. Skip is
Okay,
the
let's just
best
skip.
option. Skip is the best person in the world.
Okay, I feel like the next body we find, we have to vote because there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's only
When
7 of
body
us.
dies, they only need a double kill, and then we
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
don't we like never vote on 7? Is that like the
Oh yeah,
Well-
that's the rule,
well,
that's the
if we
rule,
vote
never
on-
vote
If we vote on 7, it takes 1 double kill, and that's it. They win the game. But if we vote on 6, then we hope we can get someone out. And then if we don't get someone out on 6, then it takes
Or
1
death.
splat for them to get them out. But yeah, still, you don't want to vote on 7.
Yeah, but I kind of
We're just waiting for
I kinda
night
couple
sus.
guesses.
Night sus.
who it is.
Wake up! It's 2077. Wake up!
Thank you.
All right, everyone, get ready to deafen. I hope. Congratulations, the imposter. The thing is, I'm terrible at being an imposter. That's the thing. I'm terrible at being an imposter, so I don't know what to do. Pretty sure Calamity has someone following them. Wait, is there a way to, like... Oh. Well, I guess I'm accidentally crashing the ship now. Oh, whoops. Get me on. Oh, crisis averted. Nice. Hi, Calamity. That's an interesting strategy. Alright.
Hi, what's happening?
Brown was following me, and that was very suspicious. Every time I turned, they turned.
Yeah, I was
I don't want to
watching
die
that.
alone, Ricky.
What?
I don't want to die
I was-
alone.
Yeah, but it makes no sense for you just to follow them though, because I was right there.
Ricky, I don't want to
No.
die alone, okay? I'm
Follow
an
me. And
imposter.
when they saw me go up, they just stopped.
Ricky, I can pinky promise if I have to.
Who are we talking
Not
about
you.
right now?
Brown. Whoever was brown was following.
Name.
Name.
I'm
Talking
not
about
the
name.
imposter. I'm
And I
following
saw
you
like
because I
another
don't want to
person
die alone.
follow,
If
and I
I
was like,
die, you would
might
have
be a
to
double
report
kill.
the
I'm gonna
body
get
and
out of
give
here.
us
They could also Name also could have been trying to kill them because
Yeah.
Name was. Because wait, wasn't Name doing that last round too? Because last round Name was the imposter and they were hiding.
I
like,
am never the imposter twice. God hates me in life.
I know, but
He
I'm just
doesn't like
saying,
me.
like I'm not okay. I'm not throwing like any sauce on anybody. I'm just saying, just in general.
I was following everybody that I followed this match because I don't want to die alone.
So
I know,
this
but
match-
what if you follow the
Because
imposter?
like, if you
That's
get it
just
wrong, it's over.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, we
Why
could
would you follow
skip.
the imposter? They could just kill you.
Just stay
Unless
close
Yeah.
if you are the
and do
imposter.
tasks.
But
Yeah, but you could report it and then be one of the.
But it
imposters.
makes no sense to just randomly follow people though. Like unless you're
Wait,
planning
have
a
you
double
done all your
kill.
tasks? Have you done all your task name?
No, I'm scared to die.
Oh, then you should probably go do tasks. I can follow you. I'll follow you. I'll follow you because I'm done. And if I'm dead, it's like, okay, I'm gonna follow you.
Thank you, Joey.
I'm done with task 2. Loki, are you done with task?
Yes.
We should go with
Not.
them.
Okay.
Name,
I'm
I
almost
usually
done
spawn
my
in
task.
kitchen,
I'm
so if you
almost.
get
I
off
just
the
need
kitchen,
like
I'll be
2 or
there.
3 more.
Alright,
Yeah.
so wait, where are we meeting then? Where are we meeting?
We should all be in a kitchen.
I'm spawning
Yeah.
in
I'm gonna
kitchen.
go finish my tasks, then I'll find everyone, okay?
Gotcha, okay. Get ready to death in. King Shadow's not thinking what I think they're thinking. Are they? Are they thinking what I think they're thinking? Oh no. Wait, there's 7 of us right now. Wait, where's everyone going? They're not thinking of doing what I think they're doing, right? Oh my god! That is so mean! That is... Shoot, shoot, shoot! That is so nasty! Alright, I'm gonna go try and fix the one in the lights. Oh shoot. No, I'm just gonna follow King Shadow because I'm just like, what do we do now? Because we have to splat someone. We have to kill someone before somebody goes to vault. Yeah, there we go.
Loki got me.
Oh my god!
One more freaking
How
task.
did we go into the place?
Good job, Loki. Good
I
job.
got so
Good job,
early.
Andy.
I knew both of them were the imposter.
Dude,
Okay,
good job,
when
Al.
King Shadow suggested we go with them, I'm just like, you're not gonna plan a double kill, are you? Are you telling me that? And
Good
then I'm
on ya.
like, oh
Good
my
on ya.
I told you,
gosh.
I predicted when we first started, someone's gonna do like something like that.
That was a play, King Shadow. That was a play.
GG.
Jeez.
I am honestly.
Like when there's like only like 2 imposters and 2 crewmates and like
Yeah, you were acting kind of sus,
we don't-
low-key,
we
not
don't
gonna
know
lie at the
what
beginning.
happened to those last 2
I
crewmates.
was crying
They
the
just-
entire round because I
Bye-bye.
had nothing to
I knew
contribute.
Loki and
How is that
KFC were
sus?
the imposters this entire round, to be honest.
I've not been an imposter this whole time.
I'm glad I'm
No.
not imposter.
I like
I'm
to
so
be the
bad at it.
crewmate.
Like
I
I'm
like
gonna be
to
honest. I
the
think like
imposter.
I'm gonna be honest. I think like 2 tasks in front of people and you guys didn't notice.
Oh my gosh. But how is that acting sus? I like... Oh,
You-
I
I
didn't.
doubled
I
that
wasn't
clock.
sus of you at all. You were good this time,
Like,
in my
I think
opinion.
I spawned in like the cockpit. Or,
Hey,
like,
I'm gonna be
some area that's
AFK.
on- you're just-
Ricky
Because I have
just
to run to
hated
the
me that
restroom.
whole entire match.
sounds good, Calamity.
Well, you were following me. How am I supposed to know that like you can be a crewmate if like you're doing something suspicious?
Yeah,
Wait,
that plan of
Like,
just
this is,
following
like,
a
one
random
of the
person
things that
never
you do
worked.
not do. Follow play.
Alright, Visit, if you want to join in, you have to join the general Discord chat, and then the code is an announcement. I will say, if you are going to join in, keep it family friendly, keep it clean, no swearing, no inappropriate jokes, anything like that. And we're doing ghost rules, so when you die, you have to, like, unmute yourself and talk to the other ghosts. You don't really have to, but yeah. So you have to join the voice general chat, so yeah.
Couple seconds after you started following me, so you're
Let
probably
me tell
you could've
everybody
easily
about
saved it.
something about me. I don't save my kills unless there's 2 people.
Yeah, but the thing is that, like, okay, even if you weren't the imposter, it still looks weird. Because not only, like, even if the wait is 35 seconds, it still looks weird to random people that you're following this one person. So they could think, one, that you're both the imposter, or two, you're just trying to kill him. And even if it's over 35 seconds, you could also just be waiting for a sabotage to go, like, doors or lights, and then kill him, or and then kill the person. So you never really know.
That's
Following people
exactly
is just
what I was.
following people is just a bad idea, unless you say, "Hey, follow me so I could show you like the task I'm doing, or come with me so I can finish my task." Because then it doesn't look that suspicious.
Plus, following over doing task also gets you really sus, because it's like, why aren't you doing the task when we could get a task in, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you guys could have won off a task.
Yeah.
Amy just said that
I
she
would
is
follow
AFK.
one person,
Which would
and
also
then
mean she has to
another.
leave the lobby.
We should do like Among Us
Check.
mini games, like hide and seek or something like that, just to spice it up.
Among Us party
Hide and
10.
seek.
We're just waiting for one person to get into the Among Us lobby. For the person that's just joined, it's an announcements. So if you go all the way to the top under the important tab, there's a tab called announcements, and yeah, you'll see the code in there.
Yeah, and Loki, Calamity did say that she will be AFK.
Oh yeah.
Which would mean that she would have to leave the lobby, right?
No, she doesn't have to leave the lobby if she's gonna come right back.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that, and I was eating.
It's just gotta be soon, because I'm just worried about losing the lobby.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. We
We
got
could
the
always start a route them,
Might
and it will
be
randomly
my
select
last
what it'll
game.
be, and if you're nice, you could just not kill them if you're imposter.
Yeah.
I'm moving so fast I can fly. Whee!
Wait, fly hacks. What is this, Minecraft?
Yes.
Hey, if you want Minecraft, the 2K special is happening on November 6th and
Gosh
November
darn
7th.
I feel like Loki's just waiting for any opportunity with the words
I
Minecraft
know.
2K stream.
Dude,
Darn
I
it.
am so excited for the 2K stream. I still have to do a test stream, so there might be an extra stream that's wait for like 10 minutes in order for me to test the crowd control thing. But I'm legitimately so excited to see how crowd control works. I'm so hyped for it.
When I first heard crowd control, I thought like people would join, like you can join games.
I
Like,
wish.
mess around.
I wish we could do multiplayer like that, but honestly, I don't have a server yet. I could actually pay for one, but they're really expensive, and I'll be honest, I don't have a solid income right now, so yeah.
If you want
I
to
usually
when it's
play with
expensive,
friends, like I could literally play with like maybe like a whole entire like world with like 8 people. It gets really laggy though.
Alright, so I'm gonna start the game.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mute because I need to run to the restroom for a minute, so I'll be right back. But everyone else deafen, and I'll deafen when I come back, okay?
Sounds good.
everyone kill Loki.
Okay. Yay, chair stream.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put myself in the cargo bay for now. Let's hope they don't kill me! Calamity's here. Nice. Alright. I'm crewmate, I believe. Next, like, advertise. Raid. Shadow Legends. Oh, wait, you have to do this in order? Oh, you have to do this in order? What? The minute I get back, somebody stabs me. Okay, 1. That's 3. 2. I actually did get offered a sponsorship by Raid Shadow Legends. Not directly, I should say. Wait. Not directly. But I did get offered through a third party. It's just, yeah. Is anyone else dead? Is anyone else dead? Oh, wait. I'll explain after. I'll explain after.
2 dead. Where was the body?
You know where the hallway place is with all of those doors?
Electrical?
I guess. It was in one of those little hallways.
So did Loki get off like AFK? Was she moving?
I do want to
I
specify
didn't
I was
see
not
Loki
killed
the
while
whole entire
AFK. I do want to specify I was not killed while AFK. There we go.
I didn't see the Loki the whole entire time.
Well, when I passed Loki, she was with
I think Calamity is AFK right now.
Yeah, I think they are too because they're still deafened.
But I still didn't find anybody near the body.
Yeah.
I was doing the card thing with the ID.
Right now,
I had 3 tasks in the viewing deck. We're at the viewing deck.
Yeah, right now I'm heading to the place to do the Nerf gun task. With the Nerf 57s. I just came from the treasury.
I'm heading to the sour part. I'm a little mixed up because I haven't went on this map in a while.
Yeah. So
skip.
Yeah, skipping is the best option.
Yep.
Night was in record.
Let's be safe.
Yeah. It's so weird seeing more than 10 people here.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
It is so well.
We have the Galaxy Us tab. That was a bad joke, I hate it.
Remember, if you're still in the game, you gotta deafen so you don't hear the ghost talking.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am so...
Spider-Man!
Wait, did other people die? Ricky, did you die?
Yeah.
Oh no!
KSG or whatever he killed me.
Wait, they're imposter again?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They killed me. Like how I forgot how Name was doing it. Like they were following me.
Interesting.
So after this match, I'll tell Name that like this helps to prove the point.
Yay!
You
Hi,
died.
Joey.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Shadow Realm.
Wait,
Alright.
Shadow Legends.
Where is it?
Okay, that.
Let's just like, how about we just make like instead of like all the same VC, so we don't have to mute in the normal VC, we just make like a dead like VC.
The reason why I
Yeah.
don't do that is because it kind of spoils like who died and when. Somebody could just watch the VC and be camping the button. So somebody's dead and always. So that's the main reason why I don't actually do that. Because then people could just like look at the VC to.
I come back from the bathroom, start playing, immediately die.
Hey, same thing happened to me, Calamity.
That's what happened to the AFK.
Alright, hang on. I gotta explain something real quick. I'll be right back. Michelle, it wasn't offered to me directly. What happened was that I was reached by a third party like Streamlabs OBS. They have a thing where they allow you to get sponsorship, so that's how I got it. That's how I got it offered, but I didn't accept it.
And we could just
What?
finish it.
I only have one task left.
Loki, what are you
Question mark.
talking about right now?
Yeah, like we just
Oh, I was
gone.
just trying to
She-
explain
yeah.
something to Michelle. So yeah, don't worry about it.
Where was
So-
the body?
I saw it in the
Wow, a lot of
the
people
main
died this
room
round.
that
Oh my gosh.
almost pops up every time you have to spawn somewhere.
Okay.
not meeting room, right?
Visitants saw it too.
Is it the one with all the papers?
It was the one with like a lot of walls and a lot of directions to go through.
Oh, the paper one, right? The one with the
Uh,
files?
Yeah, I'll just say that.
Yeah, filing cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it's
saw.
fine.
I was going up and I saw Pac-Man. I was going up to what's it called?
The meeting room?
Yeah, meeting room. Thank you. To
I
do
was
my
there
ID.
to empty the garbage, and then I was gonna I think enter my ID code. Then the lights went out, and then I don't who fixed lights.
Me. I tried
Okay.
to, but I think you finished it first.
No, I was gonna go. Like I was originally gonna do my task, but then when the lights went out,
They went back
I-
on.
I was so I was in the meeting room. I was gonna do my last task, but then when the lights went out, I was gonna help, but then someone finished it before me in the same little area.
Okay, so that wasn't you.
Correct.
Okay, that wasn't me.
Oh,
I was
okay, but
not
wait.
with Pac-Man.
But wait. Here's the thing. Pac-Man, you said I saw you coming in from where the
mean,
filing
yeah.
room is. The filing room. That's where Okay, the body was in filing room, right?
No, I don't know where the body was.
Okay, Name is saying the body was in filing room. If the
Yeah,
body
it
was
was
in
in the
filing room, that means that you were coming from filing room.
Now, I'm gonna skip.
I'm gonna
It's not
vote
me.
Pac-Man because
No, it's
that's
not me,
kinda
please.
weird.
Hey,
But if you're
I
coming
vote
from
Pac-Man,
filing
I'm
room, it makes no
hey.
sense.
We
But
actually
wait,
have
unless
no
I'm wrong.
evidence.
Hold on. Let me check. If I'm wrong, I apologize.
Alright, everyone get deaf and you shouldn't be able to hear the ghost. Unless you are a ghost and you're allowed to talk.
No way. Sorry, I don't TikTok up.
I was the TikTok that I posted in memes was the meme that I was laughing to.
Oh boy.
I was not expecting just Spider-Man trying to be Spider-Man and just failing.
Spider-Man, can't do anything the spider does. That was an impressive. Wait, who are the two imposters? I think it's King Shadow Gaming's one. Who's the other one?
I don't know actually. I
Who's-
think it
who's
was I think
orange?
it was Calamity. Calamity was the imposter.
I'm dead.
Oh, Orange.
Yeah. That's what died.
Orange is King Shadow Gaming. Oh, there we go.
It could just be him. Yeah.
Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man.
no, it's not. I just finished my last task. I
Okay,
did
so
wiring
look,
in
here's the
meeting
two.
room.
Okay, look, here's the two things. I checked back, right? I went back to do
This is getting
what's it
spicy.
called, to the filing room where the body was, right? The body leads to exactly where Pac-Man was coming to get the meeting room, right? That's one. Two,
No, the body wasn't there.
I just saw him kill Maroon in front of me.
It's not me, okay? I promise.
You
I-
have no evidence to say that it's not
I do
you.
have evidence. I do.
What's your evidence? Because I saw exactly where you were going to last
I
round.
had tasks. I
KFC, I saw him do
garbage.
some of his tasks in just the right time that it's supposed to last.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he could have been faking it, and I legit just saw him kill right in front of me.
Yeah, but I saw him doing several tasks.
But he legit just killed right in front of me.
I did not. No, that wasn't me.
You legit just killed right in front of me, and I saw you coming through the thing, like where I saw you coming through the file room on the flying thing. So it is legit you, man.
It is not me.
Oh, you. I'm sorry.
That'd be a second word.
Is Pac-Man going to
Okay,
get kicked
actually, this is
off?
sussing
Oh my
me out.
gosh. Pac-Man going to get kicked off?
He says he can't
All
sign.
the evidence, all the evidence that I have is going to him, and all he's saying is that it's not, it's me because he's sussing me out. Because I'm sussing him out.
That's exactly what you're doing, and that's not nice.
Yeah, but you have no evidence to say that it's me.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
What's your evidence?
You're kind of
That was my evidence. The tasks. When I say I'm doing tasks, and I'm doing those things with my list, I just finished the last one with wiring in there, and that was it.
It was a tie? Oh my gosh, it was a tie?
Also, if I stand around, don't mind me. I'm just watching.
Okay, everyone, mute up.
Deafen
Deafen up unless you're a ghost. Unless you're a ghost.
They're gonna do a double kill.
Oh.
Unless somebody calls a meeting. I'm pretty sure it's Pac-Man and like
If Yuki's dead, I'm just gonna say, wow, Yuki, why?
Oh, there we go, there we go!
Bye.
Okay. I'm still throwing my sus on. I'm still throwing my sus on Pac-Man. We're doing the emergency meeting. Yes.
Inkling,
and Purple, I was in the
Inkling is
corner. Okay, Purple, the only reason why I was in the corner there was because I was trying to predict the sabotage. So that way when you guys cleared it, I could instantly do my button.
Sorry, what?
Okay. Purple okay, I spawned in, Purple came up, I hid in the corner, so that way in case you guys did a sabotage, I could counter it. I could wait for you guys to do it, and I could do the counter. But here's my evidence for that.
What if it's King Shadow and Inkling?
Last round he killed in front of me. The round before last round, he came in through files where the body was, went on the airship thing, and passed me. He won the airship, and I saw him.
Then again, why would Inkling be
like, it doesn't matter if you saw him perfectly time it, because imposters could perfectly time task if they start at the beginning of the round or after a kill, if they're watching the second button.
Inkling is sussing you. He's putting a sus.
It's not me, okay?
Okay, Inkling. The only reason why I hid in the corner was in case they did like a lights or a what's it called?
Yes, you sound so sus. I just finished all my tasks. It's not me.
I said in case, never saying that they did.
But that's not a reason I don't want to be voted out. If I'm not imposter, then you don't vote me out.
Plus, if you wanted to push a button, you could have put in the corner. Yeah,
well, I didn't press
that is true. That is true. Yeah, I'm gonna give Inkling that. I should have stood close to the button. I'm gonna give him that. But I'm gonna say now, I've been around Chris. I've been around all of you, and I haven't killed you. And it was deep into the round, so I could have killed you if I was the imposter. 2, I've done task in front of Chris and Inkling. I've done tasks in front of Chris and Inkling.
Yeah.
So,
Chris, wake up.
Chris, you have to vote.
I was listening. Sorry. And also,
sorry if that sounded
decided
gross.
to claim on me.
Sorry.
Ooh, cat.
Yeah.
Right. His tasks.
Is you even in here? He just in my Discord server. He just told me to f off.
All right. Everyone should be deafened. Or no, like non-ghost should be deafened at this point. If you're ready, we're doing one more round after this, so you do have to be part of the Discord, and you do have to be part of the
how there's like
voice chat,
when there's like more than like 2 lines of words, it shows like a full crewmate.
Yeah.
So now we can finally identify.
Please stop calling me names. It is not me. Stop throwing your sus on me. I have had enough.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Realistically, 1, there's 2 imposters left. So we have to do a meeting.
And if you ask me...
Okay, it would make sense because there's 5 of us.
Yeah. And we haven't voted anybody out. They've all been 9.
And so
I have a KSG, usually Chris or name.
Why can't it be you?
Because, not me.
Okay, we have evidence for Pac-Man. Why don't we vote out Pac-Man?
No, no.
Yeah. So far, what I noticed, each time we call a meeting, he keeps getting more panicking. Like,
Me?
he's...
Or
Well, I've been doing tasks, and that proves I'm not sus, and it's not me.
that doesn't mean that you're not sus. You have no alibis or
Yeah.
evidence.
I do.
What's your alibi and or evidence?
What the hell do you mean by that?
I mean, it's like
This
your
one-
evidence or goodbye or something.
Alibi means
think-
somebody who could. An alibi is
Vouch
like
for
somebody
you.
like who could vouch for you, and nobody has been able to vouch for
Like
you.
name was vouching for me because he
But,
fixed the
yeah, but
lights.
you can't also say
So
Pac-Man
yeah,
is
but imposters fix lights.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm what again, Cassie?
I say vote up Pac-Man.
oh
No,
wait,
no, it isn't. It's gotta be KSG, self-reporting, and things like that.
How am I self-reporting?
Because you're
Wait,
sussing
so
me
you're
out.
saying it's you right now? You're not being
Me?
sus right
It's-
now.
Thank you, and it's
I was
not me.
confident in my decision, just voting randomly. Okay.
Yeah, I've lost.
I'm voting Pac-Man.
No,
I'm kind of just going to skip because I really don't want to.
Oh!
Vote any of you.
just finish your
Oh,
tasks.
Pac-Man's going down. Oh no.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I'm so sorry, Pac-Man.
Jesus
Oh,
effing Christ, that took so
I'm
long.
so sorry,
Oh
Pac-Man.
my
I'm
I'm
gosh.
sorry.
Pac-Man, I
Why
tried to
getting?
stand up for you, Pac-Man. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
Yes, anyway, we'll only do one more round, because we've been going on for, like, a long time. I'll put in my Discord server if you want to try and join for the last round, so yeah.
KSG, I cannot.
I'm sorry for being like so aggressive on the sus, but you legit
alright.
saying all alibis. You had no alibis. You had no witnesses to back you up.
I
It was
never understand
perfect.
alibis,
It was
honestly.
perfectly circumstanced. I'm sorry.
Anyways, I think that was my last round. I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Have a great night,
Okay.
y'all.
Have a good
Have
night,
a good night.
Pac-Man. Have a good night.
Have a good night, too.
Still waiting, just I'm waiting on what was the code?
Yeah, we're going to do one more round after this. Somebody new is trying to join. The code is in announcements, so check the announcements.
Is it botanist?
Unfortunately,
No,
no.
it's-
Botanist has decided that
just
he's too good for
Smile.
us.
Smile. But I'm just gonna call them that because it's kind of.
Wait, Ricky, did KSG kill you?
It was someone orange.
It
That's all
was
I-
me. I killed him. Okay, I
I just
killed him
realized
right
you-
as a
you
report for
Which
Loki.
man, bro?
Which
Which
one?
man?
I
Give me the
want
Twitch.
a Twitch one.
Twitch man.
Alright, so this is
Twitch.
going to be the last round for tonight because we've been going on for almost 3 hours at this point. 2 hours have been
I thought it was gonna be
Among Us.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
15
that
minutes
last
for
round went
Among
on for
Us.
a long time.
Well, yeah, that one did actually happen for a very long time. Oh my gosh.
I feel so bad because it went on so long and I killed you first, so you were just as a ghost like, come on,
I was
finish
just
the
really.
game.
No, I was
was-
invested, dude. I was invested in the drama. That last one was dramatic. Anyways, get ready.
Yeah.
Get ready to deafen up. To explain for anyone that's new here, because we do have one person that's new, we are playing with ghost rules, so when you die, you're allowed to talk to other ghosts, but you have to mute yourself during meetings, and you have to be deafened between rounds, so then you can't hear the ghost talk. So that should be good. Let's start up.
Elmo's my favorite anime character.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, somebody left. Why is King Shadow Gaming following me? Calamity, you better not go anywhere close to him. You better not go anywhere close. Leave my friend alone. Leave Calamity alone.
You've gotta be freaking kidding me.
I am so mad right now. I am so mad.
Oh my gosh! I am peeved! Let me do my freaking breakers!
I am not happy. I was the first one out.
Well, I was number 2, so I'm right there with you.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, 3 people killed already. They only need a double kill.
No, 4 people did.
I'm kind of voting uniquely because it was KSG last time, and it's kind of slight chances for.
No, wait.
for
Okay, so
double imposter.
Like,
which
We
body
have
was
to vote
found?
now. It's 6
Which body was
players.
found?
Yellow.
One more double kill. Or 2 more, I don't know.
Yellow.
Yellow was found. Well, because I walked down to electrical, and the notification to report a body showed up, and I was trying to find it, and I think it was maybe Pink's body. I don't know, but I don't know if the killer was still
Pink
down
isn't
there.
dead.
But there was I know,
That's
like I'm
pretty
not
close.
hot
Yeah.
Pink. I'm Rose.
I was trying to stop the sabotage, but I was trying
Me
to
too.
do the task at the same time. So.
yeah, I saw somebody at the sabotage, and I saw White at the sabotage, but I don't know who was the second person. I'm pretty sure it was Nan.
I was at the second one. I was at the.
Yeah,
I
so it was
wasn't at
name
the
and right
sabotage, though.
It was
So,
an engine.
I'm sussing on Axon right now, kind of.
Why?
Because you were at the sabotage. I don't know.
Yeah, because I was doing the
I know, but they watched me do a task. They watched me clean vent.
So how would it be me if I was doing the sabotage?
Also, they were moving after. They were moving after I didn't task. So, and they were moving when the sabotage began. So, if it would have been more sus if they were standing still.
Yeah. So wait, what? So wait, who are we voting? Sorry.
Skip.
Okay.
To be honest, I feel like we should vote because, like how I said previously, one more double kill, maybe. I don't know. We're done. But I guess for now we should just skip.
Yeah.
Maybe until we get it. Just if you see anything suspicious, just report it. Since we don't have enough time to. We don't have like enough crewmates to afford like 3 more deaths.
Okay. Definitely.
Okay. But no, seriously, dude, don't be sorry. It was funny. I found it amusing. Don't be sorry. It's just funny when it happens at this point.
It really is.
I remember when people used to target me first. That was something that used to happen.
It got to the point where it was like either Loki is the imposter or she's dead first.
Yeah, right?
That's how it is.
I distinctly remember one time, I don't know, I think it was you.
Yeah! Sorry.
Yo, what's wrong,
Sorry,
guys?
I was sorry. I was just spamming the button because the lights came out and I thought someone was gonna die.
Yeah. No, we were. Yeah,
Well, at
we
least
were
it's
with
good
you,
for a head
so.
check.
White and I were with Joey. I saw a name at the start.
Yeah, when I was
I don't know where
walking
Purple and Ricky were.
I was fixing the lights near the ladder and the vent. I was fixing the lights. I was
Yeah.
about to flick the final one on the far left, but then the meeting went on.
So before the light shut off, I saw Joey doing a task, and then when the light shut off, I think KSG came up the ladders, and then I saw an orange, like a little.
I came up the ladder first, did my wires in there, and then I was waiting for you guys because lights came off. So I wanted to see if one of you were gonna die, or well, I can't speak. I'm gonna see if one of you were gonna try to kill each other or kill me.
Look in chat. He says Ricky was at lounge.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's I guess we'll vote Ricky.
Oh, you're good, Chris. You're
I'm
good.
saying skip because there's no kills here. But if Ricky
I
was,
know.
if Ricky
I
was
saw
at lounge,
Inkley go down the restroom place, like the place where the pool tables are, and that's when the sabotage went.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm trying not to talk
really
over
But
the
let's
drama
just
too
skip
much.
here because we have no evidence, like who the imposter is, and 3 people.
I do
were
have a
with each
big
other.
sus on KSG since previous last time I was with White, then Inkley before the sabotage, and then apparently one of you guys is saying like ping is safe.
Joey.
Yeah, Joey is safe.
Joey is safe because he didn't kill. Because he could have killed me or White while sabotage was
Oh
here.
no, we have a
But
Discord.
he
That's how we're hosting
Yeah.
this. I'm the one that has to spawn in the
Yeah.
Discord
So I
so then
think
nothing
both
gets
of them are
rated.
fine.
Yeah, that's why I think KSG, because Inkley would have killed me because I was near him.
Yeah, but I was with you as a people, so either way.
Alright, to quickly answer your question, by the way, Fidget Tray, thank you so much for the follow, very much appreciated. If you want my Nintendo Switch friend code, !FC in the chat, and that's !FC in the chat, and you'll be able to get my Nintendo Switch friend code. We are very accepting of the LGBTA+, I'm asexual myself, and yeah, we're very welcoming, so yeah.
Jesus breakers. Oh, down.
How are you doing, Calamity?
Why do they keep listening to KSG?
I don't know.
I really don't. Even like the imposter, like what?
Hasn't KSG been
Every like almost every single round, and then they leave like nothing against them. This is fun, but they're leading the charge on the like the emergency meetings.
Yeah,
and then everyone's listening to them, but then every single time it's
KSG! There we go!
I told you it was KSG.
Okay, how did I get imposter 3 times in a row? And 2, how did I win every single round?
I
don't know,
literally
dude,
just
I don't
talking to Loki. I'm like, why are they listening to KSG this entire time?
At some point.
It's
At
'cause my
some
brain-
point.
My smooth
I
brain
knew,
is
I
leaking
knew
on
it, like, White and Orange were sus. Like, I was filling up the thing. They were just, like, doing, like, a victory thing that usual, like, trolls or something, like, they do. And they're, like, probably waiting for the kill gauge to fill up.
Okay, so what
I-
did I
Like,
say?
I should probably get out, and then I have Joy-Con drift. So,
I'm not even
I'm
kidding.
literally
text
and I died.
to do a double kill.
Yeah.
I literally
I'm not even kidding. I'm not
You know
even
what?
kidding.
Next time I just want help. Next time.
I'm not even kidding. I killed Loki first, and then while you guys were doing the meeting, I went into chat. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I literally killed I literally DM'd KSG to do a double.
Yes.
Oh
I know,
my
that's what
gosh.
Inkley and I did.
I am not helping anymore.
Alright.
Hey,
Alright, guys.
If I had to be done with anyone, it would be Loki. So I'm fine.
Alright, guys. That was the last round for tonight. It's almost 10 o'clock for me, so I'm gonna jump out. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Thank you everyone who came in and joined us through the Discord. Thank you everyone who hung out with us for tonight. That was a lot of fun. I forgot how much fun this game is. How the heck do I leave this game? But I really do like this game. Maybe we'll do more of it on like a community night or something like that. But it was a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you everyone who hung out. And my credits aren't working. Thank you for all the follows. I do want to say for anyone who has just joined, we have a special coming up on November 6th and 7th. It's Minecraft. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys come and join it. We're going to raid Burza. I think the name is Burza. They're really cool. So yeah, they're playing some Luigi's Mansion. So go check them out. And yeah, that's going to be it for me for tonight.
All right.
I feel like you guys should bring back the Tuesday game nights so we could like play more games like how it used to be.
Yeah, I've tried that. It's just not a lot of people come, so I stopped doing them. But hey, if more people want to come, then I'll definitely do that. But there's all my ending
we
stuff.
have a lot more people.
Yeah.
So more opportunities.
Good night, Loki. Good night, Loki.
Either way,
night,
have a good night.
everyone.
Have a good
Good
night
night.
stream. Have a good night chat. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow for the costume contest in Animal Crossing. Bye.
Wait,